to my favorite show with my man Sharp Shot. Chopping it up radio. Plenty other things to do, but I'm putting them on hold. Sitting in the studio, listening to Chop It Up Radio. Things are getting kinda heated. Think we better take it to the phones. Don't know how we gon' make it. This is the show that goes where you take it.
Where you gonna take it today?
In a minute we'll be ready, 'cause you know it's on tonight. Ain't no way we gon' forget it. Chopping it up, chopping it up, chopping it. Now I'm laid back, listening to my favorite show with my man Sharp Shot. Chopping it up radio. Plenty other things to do, but I'm putting them on hold. Sitting in the studio, listening to Chop It Up Radio.
What's going on, people? This is your man Sharp Shot right here on Chopping It Up Radio, on ChoppinItUpRadio.com. This is the show that goes where you take it.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Chopping It Up Radio. I'm your host, Sharp Shot the Jacket on the radio, along with
your man King Buddha, the Duke of Comedy,
and also
it's your boy Young Millie, hottest nigga with the coldest rhymes always.
the hottest nigga with the coldest rhymes. Isn't that an oxymoron, nigga?
Don't matter.
I ain't mad at you, nigga. That's what happened when you motherfucking watch people face melt.
nigga starting already.
Your fault, though. God damn. It's your neighbors. You got wild neighbors and shit.
He's starting already. Go ahead.
What the fuck? What am I supposed to do?
What happened to King Buddha the one?
Oh.
You ain't the one no more?
I said that.
You just said King Buddha.
No, you said King Buddha.
Yeah.
King Buddha, I'm still the
King
one.
Buddha.
I'm always the one, baby. Always.
All right, go ahead. So go ahead. Tell me about the neighbor. So you pulled up.
Yeah, I was visually sexually assaulted. How do you get visually sexually assaulted? Wow. Yeah.
Go ahead, tell the story.
Yeah, it's my Me Too movement moment. So I normally park right here when I pull up to the studio, and today I wasn't able to park there because Millie wasn't goddamn halfway parked. He took he used one car to take up 4 parking spots. So I was like, shit, I can't do it. So I pulled in to the neighbor's driveway, and when your lights is on, it illuminates the driveway. So I seen this figure standing in front of the car. Like, what the fuck is that? So I'm beginning to back out of the driveway to come park over. And I was like, oh shit, I can't fit right there. Gonna be blocking the driveway.
Right.
So I just backed up and parked across the street. And then the figure that I saw, come to find out, it's an old Swivel Hips. Now, I'm on the phone, so I'm not really even paying attention. So Swivel Hips done walk from the parking lot to the middle of the damn yard, but he had the phone facing the house, but he facing the house like he trying to take a selfie or some shit. And I'm like, what the fuck do you got on? Got on some motherfucking hot panks with some motherfucking neon yellow stacks. I said, this nigga is trying to show me his hind parts.
Your neighbor.
They said hind parts.
Right here.
Yeah, my neighbor
His
next
motherfucking hind pockets. I say,
my neighbor next door.
I said, nigga, are you trying to show me your ass, nigga? Like, what the fuck? How do you get visually sexually assaulted walking into the studio?
So ask yourself this on top of that.
Oh, shit, here we go. Ask yourself this. You better put your seatbelt on.
Ask yourself this. A, what made him think it was all right to do that?
He seen the truck.
B, what does he do in front of Mike to make him think Mike people want to see this shit?
Really?
So what has he done to Mike for him to say, well, I know he with it.
Right.
Let me see if his man with it.
See what I'm saying? It's the Me Too movement. It's the Me Too. I'ma blame Joe Biden. Mike, you off the hook for this one. I'ma blame Joe Biden for this one. The bill this motherfucker signed the day he took office gave these motherfuckers the old damn audacity to do shit like this.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was like, hold on, and I'm on the phone with a female. I'm like, damn, Slim, is he really doing this? Then I say, it seems like every time I'm talking to you, some freaky shit happens. Like, girl, I'm gonna stop talking to you. I'm gonna stop talking to you. I can do my Baltimore shit. I'm gonna stop talking to you, you dummy. You dummy.
Damn dummy.
Yeah.
I ain't stupid.
Dumbass.
I ain't stupid.
Damn, yeah.
I ain't stupid. I ain't dummy. Hey, we ain't got nothing against Baltimore. We ain't got nothing against the LGBTQs. It's all jokes. My man is a comedian. So before we get canceled,
the Duke of Comedy. I just told y'all it's
just
the Duke of
joke.
Comedy.
It's just a joke. So don't start that bullshit. Don't start the bullshit.
He called that man swivel hips, though.
That's what they are, Slim.
I was laughing my ass off when he came in and said that shit.
So what, like, he introduced himself when you first moved around here? How that shit go?
Do you know him?
He know him.
Yeah, he's my next door neighbor. So I introduced myself to everybody in the neighborhood.
So what has he borrowed from you?
Nothing. Nothing
Oh
at all.
shit.
You know your neighbor always needs something. You got some envelopes.
No, we did look.
You got some envelopes.
We saw him walking up the street one day, and my wife
Swivel
was like,
Swivel hipping.
"Is that the neighbor?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I think so."
Oh,
so she
shit.
turned around and picked him up. And
So he was in the car. He was in the car with you.
He was in the car.
He got in the
He
vehicle.
was in the car.
He was in your POV.
he's a cool dude, but he a little on the wild side. Like,
I
he
bet.
a little on the wild
I
side.
bet.
Yeah, that's funny.
he a little on the
bet.
wild
But
side.
no, all
But-
jokes aside, it's cool, but like,
Yeah, nah, I'm a whole
you
lot.
gotta let a nigga know.
Hey.
He's
on,
never told me about
Come on, the
this.
coolest
so-
nigga with the hottest rhymes. Millie Bill, what you
yeah.
doing?
What about the hold on,
I wasn't even here. I don't know what you're talking about.
But no, he said, I ain't telling him about. What am I supposed to tell you? Hey, Buddha, I have a LGBTQ neighbor.
Not an LGBTQ. That's cool. We respect that. Tell me you got a weird nigga that's out here trying to put on.
I don't see him that
and
often.
shit.
I don't see him that often, so I
Out
don't
here
fucking
talking
know
about, look
what
at my
he doing.
cakes, look at my cakes.
Look at my
Look at my cakes.
Yeah,
Look
you
at
got
my
some
cakes is
niggas warning
insane.
niggas.
So
I
how
know
was
we had nice weather, but nigga, that shit there is summertime-ish.
Lord have
You ain't supposed to have that on.
so everybody? How was your New Year? What y'all do for the New Year?
Oh, man.
How was your New Year?
Buddha, what you do, Buddha?
Play parent.
I wasn't around no swivel here. Hey, nah, I kicked it with my I kicked it with the hunters, man. I
Okay.
kicked it with the hunters for
Oh,
a
that's
little
what's up.
while,
Alright.
and then I went on home, man. You know,
Okay.
and that was it, man.
What about you, Terrence? You ain't had no comedy show?
Actually, nah, not this year. I didn't do nothing this year. Me and my wife sat in the house and drank a whole bottle of Prosecco,
Oh, I know that's right.
watched the fireworks all around
Yeah.
the country, and then we woke up the next day and we went to brunch at a dope ass spot in Baltimore called the Bygone. And Bygone, you gonna watch your money go bygone.
I heard about it.
'Cause that
I've been
joint
hearing
is
Gonna
about
say
it.
bye and be gone.
The food is amazing. Everything is cooked fresh. The seafood was off the chain. It was dope, man. It was dope. It's in the
And they play music and shit during their joint, right?
Yeah, they
I
got
heard
music
about
playing.
that.
It's on the 29th floor
I heard about
Damn.
that.
What
So
of
the
a
view-
hotel or something?
of the Four Seasons.
Hey, but they not paying us. They not paying us.
So yeah.
Don't give them too much.
We'll say that for the blast report.
Bet
You
that.
throw
I ain't
out
gonna
there.
blast them. I'm gonna blast somebody else.
Yeah, that's right.
What about you, Millie?
I had to play nurse. My girlfriend came down with a really bad food poisoning.
Wow.
Okay.
Some shit you cooked?
Look, you
hell
can't put
nah, bro.
hot
I'm a
sauce.
chef.
You can't put that much hot sauce in your oodles and noodles.
He said he a chef. He got
Yeah,
that
I'm
from
a
his
chef.
daddy.
I know
He
how
got-
to whip it up, man.
he
When
got
I'm
that-
not cooked.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
He got that from his daddy.
Oh, you can cook too?
Yeah.
Man.
Tell him, Buddha. Let him know, Buddha. Buddha, let him know.
Micah throw down.
Buddha, let him know.
Micah throw down.
See, I'm
Y'all
a
better check out-
grill dude.
Yeah, that's what we do. We done had grill offs and some more shit.
Oh yeah.
So we can get real active over the summer. You grill? You saying you grill? Say less.
Nah, my portfolio.
We do it. Hey,
my
we do it.
portfolio say I grill.
Okay.
Like I don't like doing this pagan shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm not into the Western civilization shit.
Yeah.
I don't do none of it.
Okay.
So
now, what do you consider the Western civilization?
All that
shit
shit.
when it comes to grilling?
Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Oh, okay. I was
and all
lost
that
on
dumb
that.
shit.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I got
So what people call Thanksgiving, like I don't cook turkeys and shit. I do like leg of lambs.
Okay.
I smoke like you know what I mean? I go get a pork shoulder and smoke a whole, you know what I mean? I like doing different shit on those days because I don't want to do the traditional lion ass bullshit.
We
right?
gonna do something special for the real folks that fuck with us on the show.
Facts.
And I've got to get a new smoker, but when I get a new smoker, I'm gonna smoke.
Man, we
something
can
nice.
make a smoker.
I just took a smoker to my mother's house. I got one.
We can make a
need a new
smoker.
one.
You
I
hear
got
me?
one. It just don't.
all
heat up the temp.
those shop joints around here. Just go get one of them 50 gallon barrels.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's how they do it.
Man.
You said you a chef though.
Yes, sir.
So is you like plating your shit? Are you making purees? Are you taking a spoon and spreading the
nigga-
puree?
this nigga just know how to
I'm a
cook.
chef for real.
So
I'm a chef for
your
real.
presentation ain't
What's
shit.
your presentation?
Nah, he just like to cook.
I ain't gonna,
He just
All
like
right,
to cook.
all right,
That's
you
all.
I'm about
gotta
to tell
elevate
you.
that.
I was about to
Because we
tell you.
elevated over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you use that word.
Yeah, we
Because
wanna show some
I'm
pictures.
decorating shit.
We can show
I'm
some
putting
pictures.
garnishing on shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can show we can show pictures. Pull up something.
Oh Lord,
Pull up
Lord,
something.
Lord.
I'm gonna show you what I can do on
How
the
you
grill.
gonna show the pictures?
Oh, we talking to each other. We ain't talking to them. When
We are talking to them. We gotta
Listen,
talk
when
to
it's
them.
when it's time for them to get some of this good eating, they gonna see.
Look, I'm gonna tell you, and
They gonna
they
see.
watch it. Look, you heard of the spot? It's this. I made my wife last night. You know what I made her?
Talk to me.
Some homemade crab egg rolls, crab cake.
Okay, did you crack the
With a
crabs
nice-
yourself?
I did not. I did not
So
go
you
that
use
far.
imitation crab
No,
meat?
hell no. I use jumbo lump crab.
Okay, all right. I
Bought
was-
the
I
lump
was
up. But what's
asking
wrong
you.
with hold up? But what's wrong with buying it? I'm
No,
not
but cracking the crab yourself is on some other level shit.
Yeah,
I do gotta do
on
that.
some king shit.
I do gotta
if
get
you
on
get a
that.
king crab, but
I do
some
gotta get
regular
on
ass
that.
crabs, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, I
Crack-
do.
no.
I use.
You gotta do king crab.
I use Alaskan crab legs when I'm
Yeah.
that or
any
that or
type of
king.
crab cakes or any type of stuff like that. Yeah,
But I made
crack them joints myself.
I made steak and cheese egg rolls, chicken and cheese egg
Okay,
rolls,
okay,
and
okay.
crab cake egg rolls, and I made her a jumbo lump crab cake.
Hey, Dom said he smoked. He got a smoke at the crib.
There
and,
we go.
Yeah, he was smoking some chicken last night.
Okay, Dom, I'm with that.
We got some smokers in here. We got some smokers. We got some grillers. We got some chefs. So yeah, we're gonna have to get we're gonna have to do something at Dom's new
Let's
crib.
get active.
We gotta break Dom's new crib in too. So we're gonna hey Dom, invite us over. We coming over. We about to
Yeah, I think you gotta invite us before we say we can break it in.
Dom,
think that
come
was-
on and let us know.
Shit.
Let us know what's going on,
Cause
y'all.
you knock on my
Everybody
door
coming in.
uninvited, I'm gonna put some bleach on the stove, nigga. I'm
Everybody
gonna boil
coming
some
in.
bleach.
No bullshit.
Everybody
you
coming
here?
in. Hey, Terrence, don't you got something coming up?
I do on the
No,
21st.
we're gonna bring this in before and after. So you got something coming up on 21st?
On the 21st, I will be at the bar 210, right there on 210. It's a new spot. It's been open maybe a year now. They do open mic on Tuesdays. They got game night on
The
Wednesdays.
flyers on your screen right now.
Yeah.
Flyers on your screen.
So definitely check us out, man. We're
So-
gonna be there you go. Shop Shot, me,
at this nigga.
Tony Spoon, my man Simon Says, and my homegirl, Gwen Factor is the host of that show, man. And we gonna have a ball, man. I went out Tuesday and we lost a good friend of mine in the comedy game, Boogie B. R.I.P. to
Rest
Boogie
in
B,
peace.
man.
R.I.P.
And I just went out, man, and said I'm gonna dedicate this night to him. And I went up there and did a bunch of jokes of mine that he likes, and just wowed the crowd. And the lady was the bartender didn't have an idea that she was the owner of the spot. When I went back and sat at the bar, she was like, "Are you gonna do my birthday party?" I said, "You gonna go in your pocketbook?"
Facts.
Like, this shit ain't for free. I just came out here tonight to support. You know what I mean?
and she was thinking in her mind, this is my spot.
Yeah.
So the
yeah.
zone, it's on 210. Is it?
It's 210 and Bryan's Road.
Okay, you know what? I was thinking about the old martinis and all that. So 210 and Bryan's Road.
Nah, it's
Way
not.
down
Nah, it's not.
210.
It's not the old. Nah, you know the old martinis is still martinis.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still my
You know,
it's still open.
Doc sold it to his daughter and her husband. So yeah, Bust the Move and his daughter got that joint, and they still rocking in that joint. Matter of fact, that joint is.
They always
Yeah,
got something
I'ma
going on. Like,
I'ma hold up.
What band and
Y'all could just go down there and check
Yeah.
it out and see what they doing, but they down there.
Yeah,
But
it's
the
a lot of
show
bands that
is
still be
on the
playing.
21st.
It's on the 21st. It's on. It's on that Saturday.
So
It's
y'all,
on- it's
y'all
on that
fuck with
Saturday.
it. Let's fuck with it. You know what I'm saying?
There it is.
Bryan's
right there.
Road. That
Show.
ain't never. I work at Food Line on Bryan's Road.
Okay.
you got
Comedy
them.
show.
So yeah,
drinks.
the food
It's
line
a-
is across the street in that
it's right
shopping
there.
center.
Mm-hmm.
So right when you make that right to go in there, just go straight and then make the U. Soon as you make that U-turn, that Shell gas station is right behind that Shell.
Man,
I know exactly what you're
everybody
talking
got
about. I know
GPS
exactly,
nowadays.
I know exactly what you're talking about, though.
Yeah,
But
the
everybody
I was
address-
out there.
Everybody
the
got
address-
GPS.
The address is right at the bottom of the flyer. So
Okay.
Right there. I put it up again.
y'all can
I
check
put
it
it up
out.
like 3-4 times. So y'all write that down. I'll throw it on the website between tonight and tomorrow. It'll be on
You
the
still
website.
ain't found no pictures yet?
Oh yeah, hell yeah! I came out of it. Let me pull
Well,
this
why
up
y'all
here.
finding pictures? Why y'all finding
That's
pictures?
some of my crab cakes right there.
Yeah, why y'all finding pictures?
Okay,
That's
okay.
some of my crab cake.
He bought them joints from Jerry's.
George, wish they had it like me. Hold on.
All right, so real quick, while y'all doing that, we're gonna go into some chopping it up news.
Is that a quiche, nigga?
That's a crab pie.
Oh, I thought that was quiche. My fault. My fault.
Would someone please tell this jigaboo this is an all-white party?
I thought it was a quiche.
All right, so this morning a Fox 5 employee got carjacked outside the station.
God damn.
What?
Yeah. So
Now,
they-
do you know where Fox 5 is now?
Montgomery County.
It's right in
Bethesda.
the
It's
heart
in
of- but it's
Bethesda,
right on
yeah.
355.
It's in Bethesda. So the police responded to the area of Wisconsin Avenue and Elm Street for the report of an armed carjacking around 12:11 a.m. The victim is a Fox 5 employee. So yeah, that was wild. I saw
Got
that.
to be more careful.
I saw that this morning. I'm watching the news and I'm like, wow, Fox 5 employee got carjacked. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, that was
Welcome to
wild.
DC.
Damn, they robbed the news reporter. They don't give
They,
two
yeah, they don't even
fucks.
they don't give a fuck.
Because it's
These-
only two people that work there at Fox 5 that's from DC. No, I'm serious.
That's crazy.
It's not a lot.
Everybody from everybody that work at Fox 5, they all from
they
somewhere
came from
else.
somewhere else.
That's
like the chick
crazy.
Marissa from Atlanta.
They all from
somebody- yeah, they
somewhere
all
else.
came
Oh,
from
you
somewhere
really
else.
wanted to be like a news person. Like, you know this shit. He said Marissa's from Atlanta. And
I mean, I watched
funny.
the news.
That's what's
bruh.
up.
I watched the news.
hey, shout out to the Hunters. Shout out to my wife. Shout out to Niecy. My man Damo. They ain't here.
Yeah, appreciate y'all.
Thanks for
So
showing
this
up,
ain't
the
nothing.
Hunters.
This ain't
My
nothing
man
new.
John.
This ain't nothing new, but they say that it's starting to pretty much rise again. So gone in 20 seconds. Pretty much catalytic converter thefts are skyrocketing in the DC area. So we pretty much know that's been
Yes.
going on for years.
On trucks.
What is it?
The
catalytic
catalytic
converters.
converters.
Oh, yeah, they been
Converter.
stealing them?
Yeah, it's skyrocketing now, so it's even at an all-time high now.
Better not steal mine. I need a new one anyway. Good luck.
You know,
Yeah.
back in the day, you know what we used to do when our catalytic converters went bad?
Uh-uh.
We used to bust the inside of them out, like lift the
I
car
literally
up
had a
and knock
mechanic
it
do
out.
that.
It's like
Yeah.
some metal shit that's inside
come
of
in,
it.
yeah.
And you knock that shit out, but you won't pass emissions with that.
Wow.
And if you get caught doing it,
It's a big
big fine.
But you just
Yeah.
bust out the catalytic converter and get all that shit out of it.
Yeah, I had a mechanic literally do that to one of my cars, and he was like, "Man,
I did
you
that
know
to
this is a fine."
Cadillacs.
Yeah, it's a huge fine. So if y'all think about doing that, y'all better be careful because it is a huge fine.
Hey, hold up. Damo said, well, he was the first one there on the scene for the report.
I was just about to say.
That's fucked up.
Where that man stuff at?
That's funny. So two shot early Thursday in Bailey's Crossroads. So the shooting was reported around 2:45 a.m. in the 6,000 block of Glen Carolyn Drive in the Bailey's Crossroad area. And the 2 victims were hospitalized with non-life-threatening injuries. So, just something to report on local news. 2 people shot. And now this was a crazy joint. So did y'all hear about the Dumfries shooting?
No.
So there was a Dumfries domestic shooting. 3-year-old girl dead, 4 teenagers hurt.
Heard about that this morning.
Yeah, so basically, they still showing pictures.
Yeah,
So basically, authorities are investigating after 4 teenagers were shot and a 3-year-old child was killed during a domestic incident inside a home in the Dumfries area of Prince William County Wednesday. The shooting was reported just before 11 a.m. in a 17900 block of Milroy Drive. So basically, the dude was in an argument, I think, with his girlfriend, and he reported that he lived there too. And so
he was staying with him.
Yeah, he was staying with him too. So he shot the girlfriend in the middle of the street, and then went in the house and shot everybody else.
Staying in their shit.
The 3-year-old little baby shot her little ass too.
Yeah,
That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's wild
that
as
is.
shit.
Shot her little ass too.
that's crazy. That's
fucked
wild.
up.
That's just
Like what
That's
what
OC.
was the feel? Like what was the feel for the need of that? Like gun violence is violence. Like it's all wrong, but it's like, but what need did you feel the need to take the life of these young children that haven't got to even come close to experiencing life yet?
yeah, that was OC.
Like I said, violence is violence. It's all wrong. The whole situation is sad, but what was
Well,
your
a
need
child,
to,
yeah, like a child. I mean, well, it seems like nowadays people are more heartless. You know what I'm saying? It seems like people are more heartless.
Everybody, cause that's it. Just, I mean, it's not like it hasn't always been around, but it comes with the media. It's just like, everybody want to be shiesty. Everybody want to be this. Everybody want to be heartless. Everybody want to be, I don't care. I'm gangster. I'm savage.
Yeah, yeah. And like we always say on here, back in the day we had a code.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My OGs, we had a code.
Yeah.
And
You want to know who else talk about a code a lot? Light Show. He always talking about how the youngins walking around with no code.
yeah,
He even got 3 Jones called The Codes Decoded because we don't got no codes no more.
yeah. Because I mean, they do whatever they like you said, heartless.
Heartless.
They extremely heartless.
They heartless out here, man.
But that's that's what we've come to though. You know what I mean? That's what it's come to. Some heartless shit.
Yeah,
It's not only are you talking about that mass murder, but it was one, I think I want to say Idaho or somewhere
yeah, I saw that.
somewhere in the Midwest.
yeah.
8
He shot 8 kids. Eight
people.
in the house.
God damn.
Yeah, he
8
shot 8
people
in the house.
I was like, man.
Shit, it got Funky and Clinton right here on New Year's.
Oh
You
yeah,
ain't get that?
the Clinton joint where it was what
Right
4
here.
people dead.
Domestic.
Yeah, domestic. 4 people
Right in
got
Clinton.
shot and
Upstairs,
killed.
On New
downstairs.
Year's Day.
Upstairs, downstairs.
Yeah,
I didn't hear about
They
that.
Woke
it
up
was
dead.
The
dead,
mother
4
and
people.
father was upstairs arguing, and then I think the son and his girlfriend was downstairs, and somebody came upstairs.
They started shooting. They still trying to
and
work
lit
it out.
everything
My
up.
bad. They still
fucked
trying to sort out all the details of what happened. I know a neighbor said something about somebody came and knocked on her door and she was scared. She ain't opened the door, but yeah, they still trying to sort out what really happened. But they said, and then when you say domestic, we think that man, woman, but domestic could be whole family. Like you shoot up.
That's funny you say that. Every time you say domestic, I think of couples.
Yeah, we do.
Right,
That's why I wanted to bring
right.
that up because we think of couples, but when it comes to domestic can be like the Clinton situation to where the son shot the mother
Oh, that's
and
fucked
killed the
up.
mother. You remember that? That was not too long ago, and the father spoke about that not too long ago as well, because he's trying to get on with his life, and his wife is dead and his son is locked up for shooting.
So on a lighter note, for the news, what do we have good that's happened in 2023?
I got you.
Because youngs, 2023 starting off fucked up, horrible.
Yeah, it is.
Well, let's hear some good shit. I
Well-
need my soul uplifted.
Here you go. Here goes some good shit for you. Metro. Shout out to Metro.
Hey, they fucked up today too.
Nah, but you live in Ward 8. They let you ride the bus for free.
Oh yeah, they are letting you ride for free if you're in DC.
You don't even need to put nothing on your smart trip, nigga.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
get on the
at least
bus.
they doing that. And is it something with the trains too?
Nah, I don't know about the trains now. Hold up.
I know they all.
I know you jump them damn turnstiles. They got something for your ass.
For your ass.
I know they all letting letting
doing
you ride
some
the
good
bus for
shit.
free. Now, I know y'all want to get on some positive shit. Well, this is positive actually. It starts out negative, but it turns out to be positive. So, Damar Hamlin, we gotta talk about him.
Damar.
Damar Hamlin. So we our prayers are with you, Damar. So DeMar got hit on Sunday's game. He's a running back for the Buffalo Bills.
No, he's a defensive back.
Defensive back for the Buffalo Bills.
You see, I'm quiet. I don't know shit about
He
sports.
got hit. He got hit in the game, and then right after he got hit, I think he got up and then collapsed.
Got up and dropped right to the ground.
Yeah, dropped right to the ground from.
Had to receive aggressive CPR for 9 minutes. Heart stopped twice on the field.
Twice on the field.
From a hit?
And they had to resuscitate him on the way to the hospital as well.
Yeah. He hit the shit out of him.
And the hit didn't even look so.
It wasn't even
he wasn't even really the initial hit. He was really another player came to make the play, and then in the process of getting hit, the other player's shoulder pad hit him right dead center chest. But it was like I said, but it wasn't when you first see the hit, you like that. I didn't think that would do that. But but I seen a doctor break it down. They said because of where he got hit. And just the way his heart was beating, the way he got hit, and he got hit at a certain time, it just sent his heart into shock.
But he did, but he's been in intensive care for the past couple of days. Now he did wake up, and he is responding. He's responding in writing. So on Wednesday night, he woke up. He's responding right now, basically. So they say he's responding in writing. But the first thing that he communicated was who won the game.
First thing I would have said was, cut the check, I'm retired.
But
that nigga hit me into a heart attack.
But I put
game,
which was and they
good.
don't even know if they're gonna replay it. But I did post something I think I posted it on the CIU ENT page to where the brother was talking about the monies that he's receiving. I think the monies that he's receiving, and then how he's like not even eligible for any type of kickback if he can't ever play again.
Oh wow!
He only got like what 100.
Run, nigga, run.
I think I'm not even gonna quote the numbers because I don't know.
Run, nigga, run. If you can't run,
he's like 2 years shy. You got to be at least two years. Look it up. You got to be at least 2 years before you can get the retirement.
Because
he what a second year.
Second year. I think it's his second. I think it's his second year.
Second year. Yeah, so you got to be like a few years in before you can
nigga, I'm not playing no more. That nigga
he may
hit
not be
me
able
so
to.
hard.
No, he hit him.
He gave me a heart
made
attack.
the tackle. He made the tackle.
He
made the tackle.
4-year, $3 million contract,
Okay.
and so
how much of that money he got already?
So in the sports world,
so total guarantees are only $160,000.
60,000. That's what it was. I wanted to say that.
Let me explain something to you guys about how sports contracts work, because a lot of times we looking at the bigger number and we're saying that these guys are getting X amount of dollars over a certain period of time.
It's not.
They don't ever get to touch that much money. Okay,
Damn.
so you really are only touching about 60% of your money, because you got agents, you got taxes, and then you got royalty fees, and then the money is broken down over a stretched period of time. Just like a house costs $850,000, but you're gonna pay that $850,000 over 30 years.
Right.
So really, you only got a $3,500 note every month. So you're not really spending $850,000. You're really spending like $1.6 million.
So on their card, when a basketball or football player go out, they don't have no money on their card to pay for all the good shit they want.
No, they got money.
They got money. They get paid. They get paid like government workers get paid. They get paid on the 1st and the 15th.
Oh, twice a month.
And it's all year round.
But they got credit.
So you got people that front you stuff. Like when you go to the draft, you go to a tailor that's gonna give you a suit because he know you gonna get money. You got
like lottery ticket.
Absolutely.
At least they make all that money off endorsements.
Yeah, they make a lot of money.
They make a lot of money.
That's where they get a lot of upfront money.
That's what
from.
Niecy said.
But like lottery ticket. You seen the movie Lottery Ticket?
Yeah.
And how everybody was fronting him because they knew that he had the money.
With little Bow Wow.
So that's how that kind of goes.
Yeah, it's different.
But then with these $1 million contracts that happen over a short period of time, they see a lot of money up front with the signing bonus. The signing bonus
guaranteed money.
Is guaranteed.
See, the
money.
Guaranteed money.
The guaranteed money
is signing bonus money, and that's what they get up front.
So that goes into the bank account. But then it's all about how they manage the money. Some manage their money well. Some just go to the club and blow it.
Well,
look at ballers. Look at the movie.
You gotta be smart when the negotiation period. The smartest person I know that did it, Tom Brady.
But understand this. It's no way that nigga's gonna wake up when their next game.
Probably Sunday.
There's no way he's gonna, in his heart, no pun intended, in his heart, he's not gonna wake up and be comfortable with getting out there and playing on
You
that
never
field.
know. You never know. You got some of these ballers
just for the love of the sport.
Yes,
Fuck
you never
that.
know. If he asks, who won the game, it wouldn't surprise me if he'd be like,
I
all
feel
right,
you.
Doc,
I feel you.
if what happened, if the doctor tells him, nah, you'll never play again, then I'm quite sure hopefully he'll go into coaching
If
to
the
do something
doctor
else.
tell me
But-
you hit him and the way you hit him made your heart give out for, all I'm hearing was this has something to do with football. I'm not fucking with it no more. Because
Now-
I might do that shit again. Give me the money that I got. I'm going to figure it out. We're going to do some FanDuel. We're going to do some motherfucking something and investing.
Mama
I
play
don't know.
Powerball.
Yeah. I think I would be scared. I ain't going to hold you. Because
but
I would think
that's
my
you.
heart is not strong or something.
That's you. That's you. But if you got some that are just that determined, it'll come back up.
Okay.
That happened. It'll come back up. It's just the internet dropped out.
But yeah, I would be nervous, Sean. I ain't going to hold you.
Yeah, see. Well, all right, man.
We'll figure it out. A little
Yeah,
technical difficulties in the studios.
It'll come back. It'll
I
come
know
back.
y'all like, what are they looking at?
Nah, they can see it.
Here's looking at
'Cause
you,
I can see
kid.
Oh no, I say maximum recording time reach.
Yeah,
Oh,
they can see it on
that's
Facebook.
weird. That's weird.
Yeah.
Where it take us.
My girl just sent me a screenshot of that joint too. Show up on YouTube too.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I've honestly never seen that before.
Me neither.
Movie recording has been stopped.
Hey, it says the movie time for recording.
Yeah, I know.
start.
I got you.
Damo, but you can still see us though, right, Damo?
Yeah, I don't know what.
So that means if y'all trying to be nasty and make a nasty movie on YouTube, they're gonna stop at mid pump. So you think you about to give her the
Hey,
thunder?
real quick, I'm gonna fix this issue. I was about to do this anyway. We about to go into a crank break, y'all.
Crank
All
break.
right, crank break. We'll be right back.
Cool. I sent you something.
All right, hold on.
This from the hottest, coldest MC.
Niecy said,
Yep,
pay
exactly.
the bill.
Oh, say we got prepaid YouTube. YouTube ran out of minutes.
Nah, that's I got it. All right, y'all.
Bitch.
We back.
That nigga played 88 Go-Go Live.
The motherfucking
Capital
back to school
Center.
boogie on your
Capital Center.
Hey, man. Hey, I apologize for that.
The out of school boogie at the RFK, nigga. You know how long that joint been closed.
Lord.
Hey, crank is crank, bruh.
I ain't
Crank
mad
is
at you.
crank.
That joint was
I'm
cranking.
I'm a classic dude. I love my, and I've been listening to some shit that was before I was even born.
A lot of people not gonna feel me on this, but Essence does not do it for me.
But everybody got they preference.
You don't like RE?
Backyard, man. Once in a yard.
Nigga, let me tell
Yeah,
you.
I'm a backyard fan.
Well, see, you're a little younger than me, but nigga, Essence taught me how to spell, nigga.
No, I feel you. My
You
wife
ain't know how to
loves
spell
Essence.
red Essence till they came up with RARESSEN. I said, that's how you spell it, nigga. I'm asking, are you serious, nigga?
but I say this too though, and then back in them days, you had everybody that now it seems like now everybody is trying to recognize go-go.
No disrespect to
They
RE,
have
by
no
the way.
choice.
It's just not.
Yeah,
They have
I'm
no
just
choice.
talking about now. You hear a lot of, I guess, because of social media. But everybody that came here, major artists, they had to come and perform with a go-go band.
Absolutely.
And who's the band? Who's the number one band that you come perform with?
You had, it's several, because you had
Well,
Dougie
I ain't
Fresh.
saying was.
Hold
I'm
up,
saying
hold
now.
up. You had Dougie. Hold on, you had Dougie Fresh, which a lot of people came.
Who the fuck talking about Dougie Fresh? Nigga, first you play some 88 Essence, now you talking
I'm a
about
classic
Dougie
man.
Fresh.
Then you had, but there a lot. Backyard did have a lot of the rappers, and I'm glad you said that because
Northeast
Backyard,
Groovers had a lot of the
Northeast-
rappers.
but Backyard,
Groovers too.
Backyard did
Backyard
have.
started this shit.
Backyard did have a lot of the great
Chuck
Face.
started.
When
Hold on,
Face came,
Face.
he
Ho, ho, ho,
came
ho, ho, ho,
to not
ho,
started
Face.
Go-Go.
Oh, no. We talking about with artists. We not
No,
y'all just
but hold
talking
on, but
about
we
rap
can't say
artists.
we can't say
Yeah.
start. No, we can't say start because, like I said,
Because Chuck was the man. Let me tell you something about Chuck
Chuck
Brown.
was a whole nother
Who
level.
Chuck brought?
That was a whole
Who
nother
Chuck
level.
brought?
No, I'm asking because I ain't never heard
Jill
him.
Scott.
Okay, on some R&B
But
shit.
that's way after. Hold on, that's way after.
Nah, not Wade, not
It
Wade,
is.
not Wade.
Bruh, Dougie Fresh was coming through and rapping with R.E., Trouble Funk, all them. You had a couple of different people, and then
All right, we still
like,
on 80 shit.
hold on, can you allow me to
What, you
finish?
born in the 80s, bro?
Yeah.
Why you keep knocking the 80s?
Yeah.
Because I was born in the 80s, but I was
partying
raised in the 90s.
And
I was
then-
partying
Hold
in the
up,
80s.
and then
Don't get it twisted. The year you was born, that ain't what you are. You was born. When was you born?
73.
You was raised in the 80s.
That's what I just said.
I was born in the 80s, so I was raised in the 90s.
No, you was raised in the 80s.
No, the fuck you
You was
wasn't.
born
Nigga,
80
was
what?
anything before
You was born
10
80 what?
80. So when I
Oh
was
yeah, so
raised,
85,
hold on.
nigga, you was 5. You was at the
I
backyard.
ain't
You
had
was
no
in the cookout.
motion. I ain't had no
Okay.
motion
So in the
at
90s,
5
you
and
was- all right.
10. I ain't get into motion until I got in my double digits.
All right, okay,
so I was
okay, I
getting
got you.
raised in the 90s.
90s.
You feel
Okay,
me?
okay. But and then I'm like I said, Backyard start having major performers like Scarface, Devin the Dude. And then I want to say Northeast start having some artists as well around the same time. It all rolled around the same time. And Backyard also, and I say that to say, bring
Hey,
this in.
Damo, I ain't mad at you. I respect it.
What do you say?
Damo said, don't take his black car. He was never a fan of Chuck. I don't blame you, Damo.
Who?
Right.
Damo.
I got
See,
you.
I just
hold
said-
on.
I just said
Who?
Damo.
Nah, he said he don't know.
Oh.
He didn't know Chuck. He was born because he
He
was
said,
born in the
yeah.
Not
80s,
only
raised
that,
in the 90s.
no, he
No,
said
I
he
mean-
wasn't a fan.
Because Chuck
Of
had
Chuck.
because let me say this.
Who? Damo said that?
Yeah.
Oh, he ain't never been to a Chuck show.
Nah, but I'm riding with him,
But,
though.
no,
Don't
hold
get me
on.
wrong.
Let
Y'all
me say
young
this.
niggas ain't never been to a Chuck show. If you would have seen the level and the quality of females that came to a Chuck show,
But let me say this, Turn.
What?
But let me say this,
where
Turn.
was Pop?
Let me say this. Let me say this though. Hold on. Let me say this. But hold up. But for us, Chuck did play a lot of the shit that our parents would listen to. Chuck, I love Chuck. Don't get it twisted. I'm just trying
Chuck
to.
Crank.
I
Don't
fuck
get
with-
it
I fuck with
twisted.
Chuck.
I'm just saying.
I
hold
wasn't
on.
going to see Chuck.
bullfrog sitting on hollow
Yeah,
stump.
I didn't.
Excuse me,
Chuck
doggy.
was up in
Excuse me,
Lawton
doggy.
playing for my uncles and them.
Come
I
on,
don't want to
dog.
hear that shit.
Come on, dog.
I can dig it. I respect it.
But and
Cat
everybody.
in the hat, I used to do smack.
No.
That actually wasn't Chuck. That was
wasn't Chuck.
actually that was
Oh, who
Benny.
was that?
That was
That
Lil
was
Benny.
Benny.
Oh,
That was
see,
Lil Benny.
so I'm all wrong.
That was Benny.
Well, he
and
was
you,
worse
and
than
you
that.
hold up, and you a go-go musician.
I played in go-go bands, but again, I like what I like.
I know,
See, the thing about go-go, it ain't disrespecting no band, but you like what you like. Now, me, I love Backyard because I want to go hear a band that has professional singers, professional keyboard players. Like Backyard, everything they do extremely well. Like
So who's that band today? Who's that band today that's knocking it out the park?
Backyard still.
Backyard still. You got
They're number one. Listen
Vibe.
to
You're not giving it the vibe.
I'm
No.
Let
me. What's my job? What's the Shorty sing?
I'm gonna give vibe.
Hello from the other side. Ain't nothing
That
crazy
joke
harder
crank
than
like
that.
shit. That joke
Thank
crank
you.
like
And they
shit.
young. And they
Crank
young.
like shit.
Say it again. That
That
thing
joke
crank.
crank like shit.
But
That
I'm
Backyard got it.
But I'm gonna give Junkyard still going
Fuck
strong.
no. That's an easy
You
band.
crazy?
Junkyard.
Is still
Oh,
going
that's
strong.
Southeast
You talking
band.
about- When last time you been to a go-go?
My man T's love Junkyard.
When last
too.
time you been to a
No
go-go?
disrespect. Let me say this.
When the last time you been to a go-go?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Why you gonna ask me that?
Because you call you. Exactly.
talk to
Now
this
hold
nigga.
on. Now let me say this. Let me say
Well, you
this.
got too much dip on your chip.
Let me hold on. Let me say this though. Wait. Let me say this though.
And you double dipping.
But let me say this. Let me say this though. When it comes to go-go, everybody go-go is almost like the genre of music is almost like all music in one when it comes to how we see it, because everybody has their specific style as far as the different bands playing, and then everybody has their own fan base. Now you got some people that can rock with a few different bands, but then you got a lot of people who just rock with just one.
Yeah, I think that might be me. Cause and I only say that, and no disrespect to none of the bands. I
Nah,
love the
you
go-go
say that
community, but Backyard has the perfect back line, the perfect front, like Los. Who's a better go-go rapper than Los?
Los is just is a trendsetter.
All right, who's a better
You got-
drummer than Buggy?
Now let me say this
Come
as
on,
far
man.
as let me
Who's
say
a
this.
better
Hold on, let me
lead
come on,
talker
man.
than
Let
Big
me say-
G?
Animal
no,
out there
Juju,
doing it.
Juju, you
got- hold
gotta
on,
pay
hold on.
respect.
You
to-
got-
you gotta pay respect.
Stop the
Stomp,
only nigga
Stomp,
you got put up there
Juju,
with
you pay
Buggy.
Juju, Stomp.
You
Now,
got, you
Buggy's
got
a
Willie,
bad man.
Willie a bad joker. See, I don't
Blue
even know
Eyes is a
them
bad
guys.
motherfucker too.
So you got you don't
You
listen to
gotta-
the older
that's- you don't
bands.
listen to a lot of them
Now,
bands.
when I say this again, I'm talking. These guys are musicians.
Yeah.
Buggy. No, when I
Everybody
say
from
musicians,
DC.
Buggy
hold
done
up, give me a
played with
second.
one of the best.
That's what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
When I say musicians, Buggy will go play for a well-known real artist.
Genuine.
Backs
I
up from
can't even
fuck
remember.
Genuine. I'm talking bigger than that, like the ones that's out L.A.
Yeah,
The
even-
singers are singing real songs.
Mashing that junk up.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's gonna be fried.
he about to chill out with it too.
Cooling.
He
Yeah,
about
but
to chill out
I
with it,
love
too.
back
What you
though.
talking about?
But and I grew up, and I always say I grew up and was raised by Backyard, literally raised by Backyard.
Once in the yard, always.
They
in the
always
yard.
now.
They in
I'm
my-
gonna say this. I'm
I'm
gonna
not
say
gonna
this.
hold you. They in my CD deck right now.
I'm gonna say this though. One young nigga. Well, he ain't even young. He our age, but one nigga our age that's holding it down is Cal, the animal.
Killer Cow,
Killer
yeah.
Cow, the
Killer
animal.
rapper. He's a
Yeah,
rapper.
My
yeah,
nigga.
Yeah.
Now him
Hold
and
it
Los.
down.
I'm gonna put him and Los neck and neck at this point in
Where
time.
32 at? Where 32 falling at?
Right there with G.
32 actually.
I
is
fuck
a
with
backup.
32.
He's
See,
a
that's-
backup.
that's
How
my
you
age
gonna-
But
group.
he could be a lead talker.
Oh no, he
He
can
has,
lead talk.
he can lead
32
talk.
cranks.
He can lead talk, but he's a dynamite rapper. He is.
He got a whole rap
But he ain't got
album.
nothing on. He ain't got nothing on Los or
Ain't
Cal.
none of them niggas got nothing on Los.
He ain't got nothing on Los and Cal. But anyway, I want to say, and I was gonna say too, and Backyard also played with 3-6, and I was so mad because I wanted to go to that show, and I hollered at Unc, and for some reason I missed it. But he played with 3-6, and I say that to go into, we did lose a pioneer in the rap game. I'm gonna say she was a trendsetter, Gangsta Boo.
R.I.P.
Wow.
Rest in peace,
R.I.P.,
Gangsta Boo.
sis.
You know what I'm saying? She died at the age of 43.
Hate to see you in the club. You mobbing with a mug. You know who Gangsta Boo was?
I don't.
Bop, bop, chicken.
Oh,
bop,
shit.
Well,
bop.
actually,
Okay,
she was
yeah,
not
yeah,
on
yeah.
Chicken Heads.
That wasn't
That
her?
was LeChat. That was
Oh,
LeChat.
well, shit.
I
I've
was a
been saying
huge
the wrong
3-6
shit.
fan.
I
but
probably do. I got to hit a song.
She
Though.
So
where
where
them
was
dollars
Gangsta
at,
Boo?
nigga? Where them dollars
Oh,
at?
she was a stripper
Where
rapper.
them dollars? Nah, she had some joints. She had a joint off the Choices soundtrack that was fire too. But yeah, rest in peace to her. So they kept speculating when they found her. They found her dead on her porch. When they found her dead on her porch, everybody speculated
It
that
wasn't
she.
speculating.
I know. Can I finish? Damn.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Speculating.
Don't fuck with his
Everybody-
news.
Everybody, nah, Everybody was speculating that it was a drug overdose. I was hoping that it wasn't. I'm like, please, I hope it wasn't. But come to find out, yeah, it was. Her and her brother actually OD'd. They resuscitated her brother, but she wasn't able to be resuscitated. So
what was she doing?
Yeah, what do you know?
She was probably was
Don't
coke.
speculate.
Probably was coke because she was on marriage boot camp, and she actually got kicked off because they said they found a bag of powder substance. Her and her man. So yeah, I think it was probably coke. That was her.
That's
But
what I
3
was
6.
saying.
That's all 3 6 really talked about is 2
That's why I said that ain't speculating. Her ass was on that powder. All of them.
All of them. That's all they talked about.
And
in
the
song.
raps. Snort a coat of ball of wheat.
That's all they talked about. That's all they talked about in their songs. Okay. Yeah, that's all they
Memphis,
talked about.
they love that shit.
Yeah, they do. They do. Now, I want to go into 2023. Going into 2023, we're gonna always remember the people of 2022. So we lost a lot of folks in 2022.
A lot, man.
A lot of folks in 2022.
Like I said, my man Boogie B.
So I'm just gonna go
Rest
through.
in peace.
I'm a P Boogie.
I'm gonna go through just some of the people that we lost in 2023. So we lost Irene Cara. She was an actress.
That was my boo.
And she was an actress. What is she playing?
We lost her in 2022.
I mean 2020. That's what I said.
Hold on. What is she
2023?
playing?
That's what I'm.
You don't know.
Irene Cara
DC Cab, brother.
but not
Okay.
only DC
What else?
Cab.
Singer.
I'm not good with the
She
celebrities.
played
I ain't
in
gonna lie.
Breaking.
Breaking.
Yeah, okay, that was her. All right.
Are you serious?
I'm
On
not
the map.
good. I'm not good.
That was
with
my
some of the
girlfriend.
faces. I didn't know her names and shit. I ain't good with that. We lost Coolio. So rest in peace to Coolio.
Yeah, shout
We
out to
lost
Coolio.
Coolio. We lost Gilbert Godfrey, a hilarious comedian. Gilbert Godfrey was a hilarious comedian.
I didn't even know that.
I don't
Yeah.
even know who that is.
Ray Liotta. I know y'all know Ray
My
Liotta.
nigga Ray.
I didn't even
Ray
know
Liotta.
half of these folks died.
Ray
Yeah.
Liotta.
Ray Liotta.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ray Liotta died like in the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Damn.
Ray Liotta passed. Yeah, it was in the beginning. It was like the tip of 2022.
He said, am I here to fucking amuse you? You're a funny guy.
And that was his number one role. Nichelle Nichols. So Nichelle Nichols walked with King. She was a civil rights icon. Pele. So we just lost Pele about less than 2 weeks ago.
Absolutely.
So we just lost Pele. Then we
He
lost
was a soccer player, right?
Yeah, one of the greatest soccer players in the world. And
White guy?
Black.
No, black.
Oh, black.
Pele?
Pele.
I'm not into sports, bro.
It's all good, but that's Pele.
Yeah, but I knew he played soccer.
Yeah, he was a brother.
Pele was the first one to put black people in soccer on TV in the
about to say, 'cause
movies.
them Spanish boys will
He played.
fuck y'all up in
He
soccer.
played for Germany. He played for Germany back in the 70s.
Wow.
And it was a movie. It was a
They
movie.
did do a movie on him?
It wasn't on Pele,
Oh, okay.
but
They did a joint called Pele.
I don't know about all that.
No,
I'm
they
about to look
did.
that up.
They did. Look it up.
I don't think
Look
the
that up.
movie was called Pele, but
It
I know
probably
he
wasn't.
was.
I might be
Just
he
look up
played.
movie about Pele.
I know he was in the movie and he played for Germany and he was the first one to bring the bicycle kick to.
They brought one out in 2016. Pele, Birth of a Legend.
I saw it.
You did not.
Money, cash out.
You did not.
Cash out.
Cash out. All right.
You did not. You didn't see the movie. You saw
No,
the
I
movie.
didn't see it. I didn't see
You
it. I
just
saw
said
the
you
name.
saw the movie. Oh, you saw the name.
All right.
This guy over
Sidney
here.
Poitier.
This
Sidney
fucking
Poitier.
guy.
So hold
This
on.
fucking guy.
Go
over
through
Forget
this.
here.
about
You
it.
look at the
Forget
rest of that
about
list.
it.
I'll be right back.
We're gonna take a little quick break.
Finish that going.
Alrighty.
Hey, but
Sidney Poitier.
Sydney Poitier.
Sydney,
Sidney
we did
Poitier.
leave Sydney. We did lose Sydney.
Steven Twitch Boss.
And then going. I need you to go into the topic. Go ahead, finish, Mike.
Ain't that it?
I need you to go into the
That's it, man.
That's it on the list.
Yeah.
Damn, they going in, ain't they? Give it up to the security system we got set up. We don't need no goddamn Xfinity We got goddamn 4 pit bulls and a motherfucking chihuahua.
I got somebody at
And
the
a
door.
motherfucking
I gotta answer the
bird.
door.
And a motherfucking bird that'll scratch your goddamn eyes
Bro, I
out
trying to
and
bite
peck
your
you.
damn finger off.
All right, go ahead with the. Do me a favor. Go ahead with the rest.
What, bro, I don't know. What am I doing with
Go ahead
this?
with the rest of that. It's just a list,
That's
bro.
it,
It's just
bro.
a
I just
list.
told you that
All
was
right, that's
it.
it. All right, cool. Well, all right, King Buddha, what's going on with the topic?
What the topic is it's 2023,
It
and
is.
we getting into some different shit this year. So
All right,
what
so
I
what's
want to
some of
bring
y'all
to
New
the
Year's
table,
New Year's resolution?
I don't have one. I don't have a resolution. I don't believe in resolutions.
Mine is to be nastier this year, more nastier this year than I was last year. And I was pretty fucking nasty last year. So it's gonna be pretty hard to top what I did last year.
Pretty
but I'm
fucking
gonna
nasty.
fucking try. I kind of started off the night with the nasty man swivel hips next door.
Yeah, you did.
Talking about,
You
look at
did.
my cheeks, cheek peeking. This nigga just go in the front. Y'all talking about, nigga, you are showing me your cheeks. That is ungodly of you.
But look, so they did post something in the group. This was posted in the group. It was a guy and his girl. A guy and his girl. Damn, they don't trust you at all, huh? They pressing me for that shit. Type it in, please. Go ahead. Go ahead.
This is funny as shit right here. I don't know what the fuck is going
I
on,
don't need it.
but it's happening.
So
Go ahead. What happened?
They posted it. This nigga came here like, give me the shit.
But you offered it to him before he left.
No
He's like, no.
bullshit.
Go ahead. I'll come get it.
So they posted. It was a girl and her boyfriend in the store, and his baby mother hit him, saying, "Get my son some shoes." And the
I know.
girlfriend went the fuck off. So I'm working extra job. You pay child support, and you got to buy him other shoes. So I'm like,
Oh, okay.
so topic wise, I want to know how the ladies and us fellas feel. Do you feel if you paying child support, you don't have to do extras for your child?
See, I'm a little different because I want my kids to look a certain way. I'm a little
Respect.
I'm an asshole.
Respect.
I knew my father growing up, but my father didn't do shit for me growing up. Me or my older 2 brothers. So it was kind of hard growing up. So I always said that I'm gonna give my kids what they want and what I want them to have. I want my kids to be like that.
Right.
Like so,
Right.
I overly take care of my kids. I was in the military, and before I went to the military, I was in the streets. So I wasn't paying no child support. You understand? I wasn't doing none of that shit. But I was ordered to pay. So if you don't pay and you ordered to pay, that shit back up.
Yeah.
So when I went into the military, they was garnishing my shit and just sending this bride money.
Wow.
So they was taking my money and they wasn't even allowing me to be a man and paying the shit, right? They was taking the shit. But on top of that, we got paid on the 1st and the 15th. Every 1st, I went shopping. I bought books, clothes, shoes, everything. Sent her a care package. On the 15th, same thing. So watch this. Caught her ass. She started dating a bam ass nigga that was, I guess, prior military or something. And he put in her ear, oh, every time they get promoted, they get more money.
Wow.
So this bride tried to take me to court for child support increasement, thinking she was going to get more money. Now, see, I'm a different kind of cat. I don't hold on to receipts. You understand me? I took pictures of the shit because when I buy shit, I buy the outfit and put the shoes with it. So this is how I want you to put this shit on her. Don't let me give you the shit and you just dress her any way you want. So when I went to court on the child support increasement joint, I went to court with a photo album in my hand.
Wow.
You hear me?
That's right.
I had a whole photo album. So
Smart man.
this is before we even got to the jail. We had the magistrate's office. The magistrate was like, "Look, man, the lady saying that she having a hard time raising your kid, this, that." And I say, well, first of all, she done had 2 more motherfucking kids by a nigga. And mine is well taken care of because y'all don't allow me to pay. Y'all are taking mine and giving it to her. So she getting that. On top of that, I send my child clothes and shoes, books and toys. So with the child support, she ain't even got to use it to take care of it because I'm still sending her clothes and shoes and books and stuff.
Right.
So she not getting nothing.
Okay.
I'm not giving her nothing.
Because you still doing on top of the child support
Absolutely.
on top of it.
So I'm not giving you no more extra nothing.
Respect. So let me ask this part. So we all know child support, unless you rich, a woman, when she has your child, and this is what fellas stole me off. When a woman has your child, she got to live somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I hear a lot of men say, it ain't my job to pay her rent.
Facts.
Okay, facts. But is it your job to pay enough to help pay that rent? If you're not trying to take custody of your child. If you decide to leave your child with your woman that you're not with, should you have to pay half of her rent?
No.
Why not? If your child lived there.
No, because I'm gonna tell you like this. I drive good now. I'm okay now because my life is together.
Mm-hmm.
But going through that child support shit, nigga, I had a Dodge Neon. She drove a Navigator. The money that she was getting from me for child support was paying that Navigator bill. You see what I'm saying?
She wasn't doing the right thing with it.
I don't care. It don't matter.
So
because I was making sure that my daughter's gonna be taken care of.
Right.
So it didn't matter if she was gonna do something with it. If she was getting her hair done, her nails done, she buying nigga weed, buying nigga bottles. It didn't matter.
Right.
But the fact that I was driving a Neon, but I worked like shit. You see what I'm saying? I never not worked. I always had money and always worked. But you looking at that shit, you like, damn, this bitch pull up in a Navigator.
Now, as far as the paying somebody half of their rent.
I'm not living with her. I'm not paying nothing.
If I'm not living there, my child is living there, and that's what my child support is for. Now, if you decide to use part of the child support to pay your rent, then that's what you do.
See, I can't rock with
so
that.
you talking about
now,
pay the
hold
child
on, hold on.
support?
So
my question to you is pay the child support, pay half her rent, and make sure your kids is good.
I ain't saying that. Now I get what you're saying. I'm not saying that.
It's cheaper to keep. You should have stayed.
It is. So this is what I mean. Like, all right, let's be realistic. The average nigga or the average guy, if he ain't a big money, like he's a blue collar worker.
Regular
The
dude.
average guy's child support, he's sending what, $100-something a month? Maybe $3 at the most.
Where?
I'm asking. What's the average?
Mine was like
it all
seven.
depends.
Mine was like $785
a month.
A month.
Well, you
Now,
was
let me-
making
let
good
me
money
say-
then.
let me say this.
Hold
Let
on.
me
Let me finish. So you was making good money.
Yeah, I was okay.
So let me tell you something. I seen these sisters out here getting $65 a month, $100 a
That's
month,
because
and a
these-
nigga talking about he paying child support. Now you paying $6-something. $785 a month.
Right.
So let's be realistic. $785 a month. This child eat every day. This
Okay.
child got to get to school every day.
Okay.
This child got to have lunch money every day.
Okay.
Just I'm by us being come on, you in your child life. So a regular day when you pick your child up and take them out costs you what?
Now I'm with all of that.
Mm-hmm.
But if we are no longer together, if your decision is not to be with me anymore, that's a decision you done made. So now you don't get my perks.
Okay.
I'm gonna take care of mine.
Yeah.
But you don't get to live like me.
Right. So in taking care of yours, do you not feel it's your obligation still to make sure she has a roof over her head so he has a roof over his head?
Now, what if she got another dude?
I don't give a fuck about your other dude. I'm talking about as far as my child.
Now,
if the other nigga living there,
that's what I'm saying. If
now,
another
I
nigga
got
living
you.
there.
Now, if he's living there, but hey, even if he living there, you can't let your child suffer. What if she go get a nigga that ain't worth nothing?
Let me hold on. Let me say this.
You can't let your child suffer.
Let me say this. Let me
He
say
got to
this.
come with me then.
I was
If
about
I
to
got
say.
Now,
to,
let me-
if
There
I
you
got
go.
to put up roof over his head, food in his
Then he might
stomach.
as well. Yeah.
What is you doing?
Now let me say this. Let me say
You
this.
mattress back Molly Whopper?
Now,
What is
now-
you doing?
Now let me say this. Let me say this. If
Damo need the number so he can call in and run it across the line.
so, but let me say this real quick. So, if my child's mother says, "All right, I need some help on the rent or something like that," fine, not a problem.
Even if she got a nigga?
If she got a nigga living there, nah, that nigga need to be putting in on his rent if he living there.
Yeah, I'm a whole
Like,
lot.
that if she got a nigga there, then he need to be he need to be contributing some way somehow.
I gotta respect your mind on that, but all I'm hearing is my child lives there too.
I mean,
That's
yeah, my
all I'm
child's
hearing.
lived there. Now, if it was a point of
Why
they
not
being
take
put
them
out,
with you?
yeah, then my
Yeah,
child coming
if
with
I
me.
can,
Then
I'll
my
do
child
that.
coming with me.
Now I'm with you 100% on that.
Yeah, I'm not
Shoot
paying.
your shot to take the child, but you usually won't get the kid if you're not in a way better position.
Millie,
than
you
your
got
woman.
kids?
Hell no.
And you better stay.
That's
I
why
ain't know-
he's sitting
I
there
ain't know.
like, fuck this shit.
He looking at them like he looking at us like y'all motherfuckers going through
Now,
it.
if he was to the point of being put out, then yeah, I'm come with me. But
It ain't that easy though. Like,
But
you
it's not
both
that- no,
have,
hold
you
on, this-
both have the right to take the child. I do know that.
but it's not. You're right. You're absolutely right. Can I? I'm not gonna get too much into it, but
I go ahead.
I don't
mean,
care if it's a nigga.
you
there,
sure?
though. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
go ahead.
so to be totally honest about shit, if that was the situation, this is fucked up to say, but his mother would be on the street before she allowed him to come with me. Am I right? Am I wrong?
When I was younger, yeah.
Now you grown,
Yeah,
so
of
she ain't got no
course,
say
yeah,
so.
but
I'm
yeah.
talking about when
That's-
you was younger. She would have been on the street
Why,
before
though?
she came before she
Why?
let him come with me. All
You
right.
gotta call her.
Uh-oh, somebody calling.
Chopping Up Radio.
What up, yo?
What it do?
Damo.
Oh, Damo, what up, though?
Ain't nothing. I'm chilling, man. Y'all, and so I would definitely want to get into this conversation. Y'all still on the child support, right?
We on it, Slim. What you got for us?
All right. So thankfully, I was able to make it work with the mother of my child. But the issue is,
You so
y'all saying
respectful.
that I think Buddha said it was like $100 a month for child support. That ain't true, yo. Because
At
we'll just
all.
break it down into the average black man. So the average black man makes about 35 to 40K a year.
Okay.
So what that equates to is about, on the low side, 400, on the high side, maybe 500 a month.
A month
So,
for a
yeah,
whole
so,
child.
well, let's take that. Yes, for a whole child. And let's take that and say, okay, we're paying that, and that's supposed to be half. So if the other woman is putting half towards that, that's $1,000 a month for a child. No child in this world should need more than $1,000 a month.
You shitting me? I don't know about that, Damo.
Unless
You know somebody
It
worth
depends.
more than
Hold up.
$1,000 a month?
But no.
A month?
But see, this is the thing.
You don't
got-
even spend $1,000 a month on you.
No, see, so
No.
it depends on the person. Let me say this. It depends on the person because now, me personally, $1,000 a month for food, clothing, things of that nature.
That's easy. That's
It's-
gonna go
It,
every
it,
month.
it can go, but then too, you got some people.
What
that,
are y'all spending? I'm
Hold on,
sorry.
can I
Go ahead,
finish?
go ahead.
You got some people that want to keep up a certain lifestyle and live a certain lifestyle. The baby gotta have Jordans. The baby gotta be in polo and all this and all that shit. When this shit is really not necessary. Now, as far as for his social life, that might be you want to keep him up so he doesn't get picked on and shit like that. But and I'm gonna say that's not important in my eyes. But at the same time, you want to keep him up so he can kind of keep up with his friends. That's what it's all about as a kid. You want to have what everybody else got. You don't want to be looked down upon. So I can see where a mother or a father wants to keep their children up and they got to spend money on that. I understand that.
As a kid who wore Shacks, I understand.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I'm gonna call bullshit when I see
Man, you
bullshit.
had on some- you had
But
some-
anyway,
I had
How
them
is
shit
that
bullshit.
yeah.
You had to shout
Hold on,
out.
hold on. How is that
hold up.
bullshit?
I'm gonna
How
call
is that-
bullshit anyway.
No,
because
but wait,
first of
call.
all, like I was saying, you
Maybe
said
you misunderstood
Damo.
what I
no, I
said.
didn't. You just went into it a little further. But Damo said $500 a month for a whole child. Like that's a lot, nigga. When you go to the grocery store, when you go to the grocery store, what do you spend? Chicken wings are $20 a pack. First of all,
So are we talking about now? Or are we talking about nowadays,
one
though?
pack of chicken wings is $20.
But how many packs are you buying?
Well, shit.
Are we talking about nowadays?
For a month? How many chicken wings do you need for a month?
A pack of chicken wings
So
only
wait a
come with
minute.
like
So-
10.
Let's be
so
realistic.
We can go that route.
Eggs are how much
let's go
right
that
now?
route.
Hold on,
You
let
said
me-
chicken wings. You said chicken wings $20 a pack, right?
Yeah. A
Okay,
carton of
how much
eggs
coming
is how much, Damo?
A carton of eggs is about, I want to say, like somewhere around $4.
Right now they're up to 6.
I was about to say, yeah, he got $6.
6 to 8.
About to say.
$500
So,
ain't
look, I go to
shit.
Costco.
Nowadays it's not.
I go to
But
Costco.
Go ahead, though. I'm listening.
but now we got to talk about the time too. Nowadays, hell's nah, it's not enough because everything is sky high. But back when our children were coming up, $500 could stretch.
At the end of the
500
day,
to 1,000 could stretch.
Even now.
Even now, what?
Even now. So here's the issue. So the issue is with the majority of these child support cases, the man is still making more than the woman.
Facts.
So what you can say is, okay, I understand there is a wage gap between men and women. That shit is real. However, you got to look at the jobs the women are taking as far as the jobs the men are taking.
But I'm gonna say this too, as far as when men are paying this child support. If a lot of these women were not so fucking vindictive and just nasty about it and trying to use the child as a pawn, then a man will pay his child support. Hold on. Let me say this. A man will pay his child support, but then also still contribute to the daily expenses of that child.
Okay.
If you're in your child's life, whether you paying child support or not, you have no fucking choice. This is what I always would say. When I was going through all my bullshit with mines, if my child was allowed to be in my life, then I have no choice. I'm not going to tell my kid, nah, I'm not buying you no McDonald's. I ain't got to pay child support. Nah, I'm not going to buy you the pair of sneakers that you
Told
want.
them no to them Nikes.
I'm not.
So it's a couple of scenarios that I want to throw in here.
Set the record straight, son.
That
Hold on.
wasn't-
Set the record
No,
straight, son.
I
Don't
was
make
gonna
me.
say, that wasn't him. That wasn't
Set
him.
the record straight, son. Set the records, because he going to try to make me look fucked up. And it's not about to happen.
No, I'm not.
Set the record straight, son. Set that shit straight, because I'm going to tell you like this. I'm one of them fathers that I would have did any and everything for my kid. This nigga had the world up to a certain age, and then after that age, he ain't get shit. I'm going to keep it on a buck. He ain't get shit. Now tell me to shut up if you want me to shut up, but he ain't get shit. Why?
Cause my mother was Jaw Wild. I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna get too deep into it, but she was.
No, we ain't gonna get too deep into it, but I didn't have the opportunity to do for my son. I never had that opportunity until he became grown.
Yeah, no bullshit. Like keeping it a buck, like trying to see him was like it was gonna start an argument. So
It
I
was
was
like,
like, I ain't even gonna
like
ask.
fucking
Right.
pulling
I ain't
teeth.
gonna ask no
Hey,
more.
bruh, I
This
can
nigga-
feel you on that point because I went through that with my daughter's mother. Like it was a problem. She tried to make the dude she was dealing with like that was her father. I would call to get her for the weekend, and she'd be like, "Oh, nah, we going over so and so's mother in them house." I'm like, that's not his grandmother.
Oh no, he's about that jump.
But I want to interject. I want to interject a couple of things in there. So there's this video out there right now. It's all over social media, and they're talking about it was this kid in the back of the car. They had the smiley face emoji over him, but the father was on the phone, and the father was letting him know, say, "Look here, shawty, your mother."
I was just about to talk about
Your
that.
mother just like went in on this child support shit, Slim. So because she getting the child support, don't call me and ask me for nothing. Talk to your mother. Don't say, "Hey, Slim,
That shit was
your
wild,
mother did it." That shit was wild. He was dead wrong for
Wild
that.
as shit.
He was dead wrong for that. Now let's talk about another situation where the dude got a son with a bride that already had kids.
Are we talking about
Now-
the McDonald's situation?
Yeah, now they not together no more. So he come to see his son for a little lunch day. I'm gonna take my little son to some lunch.
Ooh, I'm so glad you're using this example. Let's
So
hear it.
he bought his son some lunch. And then the mother was like, "Oh nah, he can't eat that. Cause you ain't bring his brothers and sisters
Nothing.
who's not his kid, nothing from McDonald's. So he
That was a
can't
viral
eat
video.
he can't eat McDonald's in front of them kids because he didn't bring them kids nothing.
And all
so-
and all the TikTok joints is like, all right, well, he gonna eat in the car.
So
Go ahead,
hold
Donna.
up.
Yeah,
So
we
first of all,
going out to lunch.
that video was a hoax. They proved it.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
But it was a good scenario.
They both were wrong though.
How were they both
The
wrong?
mother was wrong for not allowing the child to go out to the car and eat.
Okay.
But the father was also wrong for not understanding
Where she was coming from.
where she was coming from.
Wait,
Now,
wait,
let
wait,
me
wait,
let me
hold on,
finish.
hold on,
Let me
hold on.
finish,
Wait,
Damo.
hey,
Hold on.
let
Give
him
me one
finish,
second.
let him
Damo,
finish.
give me 1 second.
Let him finish. Let him
Just give
finish.
me 1 second.
Let him
Now,
finish.
if he's not in a position, like, hey, all I got is $10, I'm feeding my son. But if we live in life and I'm good, I'm gonna bring him and his brothers something to eat.
Okay.
And that's the man in me.
Okay.
And that's just straight up and down. And I say that because, first of all, one thing parents forget when their ladies got children by other men, you putting your child in a position to have to defend himself for you when you do certain things. Hold up. So when you bring that little boy McDonald's and you just bring him a Big Mac and some fries, and for the love of his brothers, he want to give him some, but damn, it ain't enough. So he's like, come on, bro, give me a piece. Nah. And now they beefing or they doing some shit when you as the father could have kept everything kosher and bought them $1 cheeseburger. That's all I mean.
A child
he ain't obligated, but the man in him should have wanted to do that.
A child, let me say this real quick, Damo. A child should never be put in that position, number one. Number two, any man that's a real man is going to think about that shit. I'm going to take my son out and I'll go out and get him whatever. And then when he come home, he's finished and all that. But if I know that, like for instance, if I know that, my son's mother or daughter's mother, whatever, got other kids, then I got to be mindful of that shit. I definitely have to be mindful of that.
Right. Like even on Christmas, I had this conversation with somebody. I said, if I brought my son the PS5 and he got 4 other siblings, my son getting his PS5.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna stop at Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, get a little $3-4 gift for the siblings. I'm
they not opening no PlayStation
you know what?
5. Them niggas gonna open up a little slinky.
Exactly. But at least they gonna open that, right?
Right.
That's all I meant. Like get them a little something. And maybe I'm saying this because I come from we family in here. I come from a family where my brother father was in a position to do more. You see what I'm saying? For what my father was. My father was a great man.
Okay.
Don't get it wrong, but my brother was the only one that received child support and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Now,
and
I totally
shit
agree.
made me feel a little.
Y'all talking about y'all sons. Your son here, you talking about your son. My son just texted me, said, Dad, I'm watching. You done took a little picture of me.
That's what's up.
And then I was like, okay, that's cool. He gonna say, well, look, man, shout me out if you can.
Shout me out. Shout him out,
Shout
man.
That's
him
for
out.
you, son, man. I love
Shout
you,
him
buddy.
out.
I love you, buddy. You doing a great job. You one of the smartest kids I know. I'm very proud of you.
100.
And
What's his name?
Corey, they call him Lil Duke. I'm the Duke of comedy. They call him Lil Duke.
I just want to make sure
I'm
he's
super
really.
duper very proud of him. He's a hell of a basketball player. Playing for one of the top AAU teams in this area right now. So
Shout him out, Corey.
Hey, Corey.
Shout out
to
Corey.
Lil Duke,
Shout
man.
out Corey.
Corey,
Lil
Uncle
Duke.
Buddha want to ride in the car with the basketball player.
But no, I'm gonna say this. I totally agree with you on that, Buddha. I mean, if you got it, don't put them kids in a fucked up position. Yeah. Now, I'm sorry, Damo, go ahead. Finish what you were saying, bro.
So I know y'all saying you got it and it sounds all good and all that, but still, if you saying that you got it, then do it. That's still taking that responsibility off of the woman. That's just saying, okay, even though she made these poor choices and dealt with these other men that ain't shit, that you got to take on that, which is cool. It's cool if you choose to do that, but you shouldn't make men feel like they have to do that shit because they shouldn't.
You're not obligated.
You need to reach out to them niggas.
Right. But
You're definitely not
so
obligated.
let me ask you this, Damo. You say you shouldn't make men feel. You don't think a man... I don't want to say it like that because I don't want to make nobody feel like they're
say it
less
like
of a
that.
man.
Say it like that.
You
That's
don't
what
think
it
a
is.
man
Say it
should...
like that.
You don't think a man should feel to do certain things like in life just as a man?
Can I answer that question?
Absolutely not. If it does not project my seed to go to a higher level, then no, that is my DNA. I don't give a damn about anybody else. Anybody else is like a bonus to me.
Right.
So if I have something that I can do for, cool. But if I don't, it's going to my child.
I get that. And that's what I said at the beginning. If you don't got it, cool. But I just feel like, and again, this may be just coming from my personal feelings growing up. And a lot of the time we tend to put things in perspective from what we went through. So that's probably why I feel the way I feel. But I never want to see another child without, just because I don't fuck with the mother like that or something like that. You know what I'm saying? If I got it, it just seemed like it's just, And that and I'm a Libra, so that's part of my downfall. I want to please everybody. No, Libras are people pleasers, man.
They are.
We want to please the world.
Damo. Slow down, Slim. My best friend, October 7th.
I'm the 11th.
My son,
I'm the 17th.
My son, October 8th.
Good man.
My daughter, October 4th.
Good woman.
My niece, October 14th. My other niece, October 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something about them Libras. They love people.
Yeah.
And they want to make people happy. My best friend from Queens, New York. Met in the Marine Corps. Good man. One of my good men.
Mm-hmm.
We met in the Marine Corps. He come to DC. I put him up. I take care of him. I go to New York. Slim.
Roll the carpet out.
Did he roll the carpet out? You know I love seafood. Took me to the best seafood spot in New York City, City Island.
People please us,
When I say, man, I'm like, damn, Slim, I forgot my shoes. Took me to the shoe store, bought me some shoes. I say, Slim, what are you doing? The fuck?
See, and that's our downfall.
That's the man.
That's
Libras,
a Libra's downfall.
Libra love.
My wife tells me that all the time. She be like, you always worried about pleasing the world. You got to stop that shit. But Damo, much respect to you. I know for a fact you're a great father. So we great fathers in here. So we can speak on this. And I don't knock nothing of what y'all saying, whether he should have did it or not. Because I know y'all great fathers. I just feel like, I think it puts a child in a position when they got to defend themselves because the other fathers might not be doing shit.
Right.
And the kids
That's
gonna be like,
fact.
oh, you think you all that because your daddy did this.
Put yourself in the perspective of
Kids
a child.
will do that.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
you
a
think you
fact.
all that because you got a daddy, nigga. They be on that.
I agree.
That's
I
all
totally
facts.
agree with you.
When I say that's all facts, I'm in the AAU. I was in the Pop Warner world, so I saw the single mothers working and bringing their kids to the practices, and it's hard on them because one, they don't really know the sports.
Yeah.
All like that. They don't know what it take to be that person. So to see them kids that don't have the fathers and the skill sets and all that, you be looking at them like, boy, where is your father? But then you thinking it. You can't say that shit out loud. You just thinking it. Cause you're like, damn, nigga, you don't spend no time with you.
It's crazy.
I'm glad you said.
Y'all ever thought about the flip side?
What's that?
So, my bad, Mike. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, because I got a topic that I want to go into that's gonna fit perfectly.
Oh yeah. So once I say this, I'm a rogue. But have you ever thought about the flip side? Because I was on the flip side when my father was doing for every child who did not have a father, where it was taken away from my time with my.
Hello, me. Hello, me.
That was me too. My father had a whole family in another state, and I ain't get shit.
So I'm glad you said that, and I'm gonna wrap it up because I want to let Mike do his thing. But Damo, I'm glad you said that because best believe your father felt a certain way about doing what he was doing, but the man in him, I think, made him probably like, I'm gonna take care of mine. But because let's keep it a stack. I don't know if any of y'all ever been in a stepfather's shoes or anything like that.
Yeah,
I have.
But sometimes you will think, you be like, damn, I'm taking away from mine. But you do it because it's just a man in you. And long as yours is not suffering,
right,
you learn to break it down and make it work.
As a provider, though,
you see what I'm saying?
It makes you provide. It makes you step up.
But as you say, you in a stepfather role, you got to take on that responsibility, and also you got to make it to where you taking care of yours just as well as. Now, yours may get a little bit more attention and time. But
you can take it deeper, though. You can say not even taking care. You might think like, damn, would I be in a better, can I put my kids in a better position if I wasn't doing this?
But at the same time, like I've been in that situation, twice. I'm going to say twice. Mm-hmm. So with him, he got an older brother. And his older brother, same thing I had to do with I had to do for his older brother before he was even here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, certain shit I had to do for his older brother because I was dealing with his mother.
Mm-hmm.
And then he came, and then that's when all the shit started. But you know what I'm saying? It's like I still had to do. And then another situation to where I was that stepfather. My daughter was born. I was that stepfather, and I had to do for her brother just as much as I did for my daughter. So one thing I'm gonna say is all my kids know that they're I'm gonna say cultured because I've taken them downtown to the museums, all that shit. So whenever I would go out, it would be mainly me that would take the kids places, and I'd take my daughter and her brother out, feed them everything. I had to do that. That's just something I had to do because I decided to deal with this woman that got a kid. So if you're dealing with a woman that got other kids, that's your responsibility. You took on that responsibility when you started dating this woman. You can't just say, "Oh, well, that's my son," and fuck your son. I ain't taking that little nigga to Chuck E. Cheese. But y'all live under the same roof. It was even after we split up. You know what I'm saying? I got a phone call. Yeah, this nigga daddy ain't doing shit. He canceled on him. So I'm like, all right, I'm spending time with my daughter. Right, spending time with my daughter, and I say, all right, cool. Well, I'll be home in such and such time. Drop him off at the house. Dropped him off, and I went and took him to the water park. And there was times to where she would bring my daughter to the house, and I would have to.
I think that's the man in you though, and I think it all boils down to the man you are.
Yeah, it is definitely.
Because like Damo, you got a daughter. You got a daughter, right, Damo?
Yes, sir.
So real quick, because I won't let Mike do his thing, but real quick, say your daughter had a sister, just a year apart, and they're hella close, and your daughter's sister father wasn't shit, and you come to pick your daughter up for the weekend to spend time with her, and you saw it tore your daughter's sister apart for when she had to leave on the weekends and she couldn't go. I don't got you taking them apart. I got you taking the sister too.
Hold up before you even answer that. Before you answer that. Before you answer that, Damo, I'm gonna say this. I just want to hear what he got to say, but I want to say this because I gotta give my man props. Damo is such a good-hearted dude that I don't give a fuck what he say. He lying like shit if he say he wouldn't because Damo is such a good-hearted dude.
I don't think he's
such a good-hearted dude that he ain't gonna see that other child struggling. Yeah. He gonna bring Damo can talk all that shit all he want to, and I understand where you coming from, but from the outside looking in and looking at the type of person that you are, because this brother right here always calls me and asks me what I need, and I'm just a regular dude on the street.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if he say otherwise, he full of shit. But go ahead, Damo. I'm sorry. I just had to put you on.
He had to give you your flowers real quick.
I had
so
to,
come on with it.
I had to.
Hey, I appreciate it. But, so I'm actually in that situation, not with she doesn't have a sibling, but I ain't going to get into all of that. But it's a similar situation. The father ain't shit. But I don't say, all right, fuck them. Now, granted, I may say, okay, weeks 1, 3, and 5, you're with me, just you and me. But weeks, 2 and 4 is going to be all of us.
Respect. Yeah. That's respectable. And again, it boils down to you having a good heart and understanding, hey, I'm not poor. It's not gonna send me to the poorhouse to help out with my daughter's sister. That's all I was saying.
I'm not poor, but I am poor.
I get it. I got you. I totally get it. Yeah. But that's what I meant when I said I really, again, not obligated, but morals. Like, where do the morals lie? Like,
and Damo got morals.
Right.
He got morals. Right. Now there's you do need to spend some time with your seed alone. Mm-hmm. Dig what I'm saying? You definitely need to spend
to let them know that they are number one.
Yeah,
right.
But at the same time, the type of people that we are in this room, we're not gonna let them other children be subject to some bullshit.
But I'm mad. Next week we're gonna have to go back into that child support later because I want to let you get into your thing. But that child support shit, that was real.
That's a rough.
That later, and
that's a rough one.
We're gonna have to do whatever big event y'all planning. Y'all need to text, call, y'all need to let me know.
For sure.
We got you.
The 21st. That's the next event.
Put that up there real quick, Shop Shot. The 21st, man. We're gonna be right there off of 210 down in Bryan's Road at the 210 at the bar event. 210. Celebrating Miss Nicole's birthday.
You said 210. I thought y'all was about to do some drag racing like we used to do.
Right? No, it's on the screen. No. So it'll pop up on your screen in just a second.
He said some drag racing back in the day. Damo, your ass old.
Yeah, so if you
for
look
bringing
now,
that up.
if you look now, it should be on your screen. So That's the comedy show. Everybody from Chopping It Up Radio will be in attendance. So yeah, that's it right there. I'm gonna fade this back in. So yeah, we will be there. We will be in attendance. So that's gonna be a CIU radio meet and greet. You know what I'm saying? But Damo, appreciate you, bruh.
As always, man,
Yes,
for
sir.
chopping it up with us on
Of course.
ChoppinItUp.com.
All right, Damo. I'm gonna holler at you, bro.
Catch y'all later.
All right, we still gotta talk about the skating thing.
Oh yeah, all right.
All right, peace.
Skate Palace, nigga.
Yeah, that's where we going. We're gonna do a meet and greet at Skate Palace.
Ooh, this thing funky.
Yeah.
Where is that?
But
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hey, this joker is
Yo,
wildin',
oh
yo.
man, what?
He
All right.
wildin'.
Go ahead, my man.
So now I was thinking about something earlier, right? So, and me and my wife were having a discussion. So when disciplining a boy, does it hit different coming from a woman versus a man?
Yes.
And this is a huge topic that I think we need to discuss as men. And ladies, please, 202-240-7453, call in and chime in on this as well. So
I'm going to start with, can I start?
go ahead, please.
Can I please start?
Please.
So, I believe
My bad, y'all.
one of them dogs should get kicked. No, no, I believe that a man should discipline a boy and a woman should discipline a girl. It shouldn't be vice versa or anything like that, because it shows them growing up that your father never put your hands on you. Why should you let a man put his hands on you? You see what I'm saying? Your mother never put her hands on you. Why are you letting this girl do this to you?
Don't say that. 'Cause
And we
I
never
get beat.
thought about it
I
like
get
that.
beat by women.
You
You like
to
it
get
though.
beat
Yes.
by women.
You like it though.
With your cynical
No,
ass.
but that's some good shit you
that
just said.
BMS shit.
And I'm
That's
gonna
some
be,
good shit
I'm
you just
being,
said,
I'm
though.
being dead serious.
No, and it's perfect. Makes perfect sense.
My daughters, and my son is listening. If you want to call in, Corey, call in, because you can attest to this.
202-240-7453.
My daughters have never been beat by me.
I heard a lot of daughters say, women say that.
My younger daughter, we was in Hawaii. Okay, I got a brother that's a barber. This little broad was in school, and she's smart. All my kids are very smart. So she was finishing her work before everybody else. So she bored. She talking to people, getting in trouble. The teacher like, be quiet, you got to do this, be quiet. So she gets the scissors, and she cut her bangs.
Your daughter did this.
In school. Bow. I come pick her up, and she looking fucking crazy. I'm looking at her like,
Oh, we got a call.
that's probably my son. That's probably my son.
CIU Radio.
Corey.
You on? You can speak. CIU Radio. Can you hear us?
Yo,
What's going
you
on?
gotta-
So
you got-
listen to your phone.
So
Don't try to pay attention to the screen or whatever you
mute
watch.
the TV right
Mute
now,
the
dude.
TV and just pay attention to your phone.
So when she cut her hair, I lost it. I called her grandmother. I was like, I don't know what to do. I said, I think I'm gonna kill her. I don't know what to do. Wow. So then I called her mother, man. I called my mother. Man, I ain't know what to do. So I took her hand and was like, go to your room. Just smacked her hand. And I was like, man, I think I should have did more than that. Now, this little boy right here that's on the phone right now, I done drugged this little nigga. He 11. So when he was about 7 or probably 6, he did something in school and his teacher called me. I was like, oh yeah, you want to be tough? You want to fuck up in school? You got one job to do, and that's to go to school. School is I drop you off every day. I pick you up every day. You in school to learn. You're not in school to play with your friends or do. Man, I got that message, Slim. I think I slid this nigga up the hallway.
Oh, you old school with
went
it.
to his body.
All right, now let him talk.
Corey, did he abuse you, Corey?
It sounds like you got an abusive father.
But ask him what his grade point
I
average
know
is.
that's right.
Corey,
yeah,
go ahead, talk, brother.
What is your grade point average right now? Say it again, because you got to hold the phone and talk into the phone, boy. What is your grade point average? A 4.0.
Ooh, Ooh,
That's what's up.
Lord.
Like not a B. It's not a B.
Damn.
Talking to your phone.
I said, yeah, it's about time for me to stop doing what I'm doing.
Okay. Hey, Corey,
And I got straight.
You got straight.
Corey, if you got the phone on speaker, take it off speaker. It'll be a little bit better.
So you appreciate what Dad did for you, right?
Yeah.
That's real.
That's what's up.
That's
That's
real.
what's up. And that taught you a valuable lesson, right?
Yeah.
All right, so tell us one of them jokes you got. I put you on the spot.
Tell one of your jokes. Don't tell the one about the balls.
We already heard that.
I told that one, but tell another one. Tell another one of your jokes. You on the spot.
I just forgot.
We put you on the spot.
Hey, you keep doing what you doing, little man, and I can't wait to meet you because you sound like the kind of guy that's I'm gonna be hanging with as the older man, trying to stay cool
With your goofy loaches on and your shirt unbuttoned down to your belly button.
Keep doing what you're doing, big guy. Hey, man, your dad talks so great about you, man, and we hear about you and can't wait to meet you, man. But keep up. Hey, sky's the limit, and beyond the sky is the stars and all that. So it ain't no limit. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Definitely. Corey, we appreciate you calling in, man. Last time I seen you was when you was in your mama's belly.
Right.
But
Right.
yeah, that was a long time ago.
Hold up, in the
In
studio.
the studio.
So
In the
yeah, we got you,
studio.
man. We got you, bro. I'll see you when I get home, okay? All right, buddy.
All right, Corey.
That's what's up. But see, I feel
Peace.
like, damn. See, I'm not hard on my boys. You know
Nah,
what?
I'm
But
hard.
you make me want to be
I'm hard
harder.
on him because I came up, I pissed and shitted away great opportunities.
No, I get it, bro.
You understand?
I get it. And I want to get
boxed,
there.
I boxed, I played football, and I played basketball, right? I was athletic enough to play basketball. I had two older brothers that kept their foot on my neck, so I had to know how to fight.
Right.
Hell of a fighter. Football, my older brother was a hell of a football player, and I saw the attention he got from my father. See, I never got that attention from him. So I was like, well, damn, I'm playing for attention that I never got.
Right.
So that made me a vicious football player. I played middle linebacker and center coming up in the CYO.
That's heavy.
But once I got older, I started playing wide receiver. But I was a great football player for attention, from my father's attention that I never got.
Wow.
So I would sit back and look at other kids and how they was with their father, working out and doing all this shit. I'm like, well, God damn. Then I started dealing with kids coaching. I started coaching kids. And out of nowhere, is that me?
Nah, it might be.
Then out of nowhere, I was coaching high school JV basketball at Idea Public Charter School.
That's what's
And
up.
I had some kids that were not talented at all. Matter of fact, I had some 11th and 12th graders on the JV basketball team.
11 and 12 on JV.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because the 9th and 10th graders didn't have the grades to play. And we wanted to have a team. And the kids that got cut from varsity, I ended up picking them up on my squad.
That's crazy.
But the kids, I had like 2 or 3 that could really boogie. And it was a situation where I was like, well, God damn, y'all suck. Then they was like, Coach, you can't play. I was just show them practice in slides and basketball shorts, just, giving them drills and running them through. They was like, Coach, you can't play.
That's respect.
I said, I can't play. I came to the very next practice in my hoop gear. I had some shoes on, tied up and everything. I played all on one-on-one. I said, my ball, we playing the one. Once I score, you just start running, and I'm gonna start with the best one. Who y'all say is the best one? Whoop
And
them.
so you kind of became that disciplinarian as far
This
as
is
with
now.
them
I'm gonna
kids.
tell you, they the ones that put my son on me, because I looked at him and said, man, if I ever have a son, man, he'll never be as sorry as y'all. And I'm just trying to motivate him to get him to say, we gonna start playing, we gonna start hustling.
Right.
And out of nowhere, I mess around and had a son. And it's this joker.
And basketball.
Okay.
Play football, loves basketball. and he plays it at a very high level.
I tried. My big guy. I got a gentle giant though. Big guy don't want to play.
He
football.
Definitely a gentle giant.
He don't want to play
because when I mentioned football to him, he was like, "Nigga, I got A, B, and C lunch. Nigga, I'm not playing no football."
But I'm gonna say this too. It was a post that I should have posted. I swear I wish I would have posted. But we all want our, as men, we all want our kids to be athletic and, you know, play football, basketball, and all
That's
that
crazy
shit.
because I don't.
Let me
Wait, I don't either.
Yeah.
But go ahead. I'm gonna let you.
I'm just gonna say this. Okay, not a lot. You got a lot of people who want their kids to aspire to be sports players, and then you got a lot of kids that aspire to be sports players and rappers and all that shit. But those professions are slim to none when it comes to you making it to that level. You got to understand that. I'm not saying that you can't.
No,
you gotta put the work in, but on an average, if you look at the statistics,
it's only 500 spots in the NBA. 500.
You are extremely slim, so we need to, if you want to have your kids in AAU and sports and all that, to discipline them, do that. Don't focus on the payday and the paycheck. Focus on the academics to get them to do a career or even run their own business so they can make.
To piggyback on that, work on the work ethic.
Yes,
and not only that,
that's why I say
the work ethic of it.
That's why I say get them into sports to teach them the work ethic.
That's right.
Teach them the fundamentals of being a team player, working hard, and getting what they want. But don't pay all this money for AAU and all that shit.
All right.
Oh, let me say, don't pay all this money for AAU. I mean, look, but when I try to say shit, y'all don't let me.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Mike.
Don't spend all this money. If you want to spend all the money for AAU and you realize that your kid is good, then yeah, continue to do so to get that child in college if you can't afford it. You know what I mean? Pay all that money, do AAU, all that shit to get your kid in college, but don't focus on that payday. Focus on that college so they can get that education to become something else that's a guaranteed.
You gotta
that's
set
a guaranteed.
goals.
See, exactly.
My
because
goals,
that sports shit is not a guarantee.
My goals with Shawty is I don't want to pay for high school, and I'm damn sure not paying for college because going through this AAU shit, I'm paying for.
You're paying for it
school
now
and college.
Exactly. That's my whole point.
So let me say this, off of what you was just saying, what you was just saying just now.
Mm-hmm.
So, and this is a two-way street. Now, when the dads, the basketball dads, the football dads, they in it, they on it.
Moms
and the
are worse. Moms are worse.
Moms too.
Moms are worse.
Right. Basketball moms,
Basketball
dads,
moms, football moms are
they
worse
on it.
than the
Like
dads.
they're pushing them.
They worse.
But we never see that parent. Why a parent can't be the same way, putting them in the cyber security or internet? Like why don't kids get that same push and backing? And that's what I was trying to say while you were saying it.
Because of the internet.
Why don't they get that same backing? Like,
some do.
My son want to be a...
Because of the internet. And it started with YouTube. YouTube was the first breaker of that ideology.
Yeah.
Because LeBron
definitely.
James was that right there.
Was what?
LeBron James was the kid that played AAU from a single mother that YouTube jumped on and started putting a lot of YouTube videos out and how he went from high school straight to the pros.
Yeah.
But it was all documented through YouTube.
Social media.
So what I'm saying is...
We're going to say social media because...
But social media wasn't even popping.
No,
Look,
but let me say this.
YouTube.
But social media now...
Yeah.
Social media now has fucked the game up because now everybody thinks that they're going to make some money off of being an influencer, a gamer. They can, but...
And the odds are greater than being a basketball player or a football player.
It is, but the odds are greater of you becoming a doctor if your ass go to school and
no,
do
they're
what
not.
you
They're not greater than that. Let's
How
be realistic.
the fuck are they not?
I'm about to tell you how.
Okay.
You saying the odds are greater. Nigga, how many times you was told you could be the president and all that?
I could have been.
Yeah, you know you could.
Yes, I
That
could
shit's
have.
not realistic.
How the hell is it not
couldn't have been the
realistic?
president.
Mike,
How
we
is
smoke
that
weed.
not-
We
Come
can't
on,
be-
Mike.
We can't
I
be
mean,
president.
Hold on, let me say this. If I pride myself as a,
Nigga, we smoke weed, nigga. We can't
You
be
could not have been the president. First of all, you
we
wasn't
smoke weed.
connected to
I
the
smoke
right
weed.
family.
You smoke weed. We all smoke weed, and we wouldn't have fucking
Okay,
made
well,
it.
let me
was
say this.
connected to the Clintons.
Clinton lied and said he didn't inhale, and we can't use that same lie because the white man already told
so
me.
if we're gonna be realistic, you've been told you could be a doctor, a lawyer, whatever, what have you, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So you trying to tell me that you can't?
Yeah, you can. But what I'm saying, the odds are
The odds
not
are
as...
how are the odds not in my favor to be a doctor?
The odds are not against you if that is the topic and that's what's being pushed into you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
But you're
with
saying that the
Shorty-
odds are against me.
But
for being
depending
there.
on where
How?
you, I'm about to tell you, depending on your background, where you come from, the odds are against you. Not saying it
I
can't
beg
happen.
to differ.
We break
Not
circles.
saying it
parenting-
can't happen.
We break circles.
Look,
Yeah,
We break circles.
I beg to differ.
I grew up.
None of my
I
brothers
didn't
went to
grow
my
up in
father,
Upper
my mother,
Marlboro,
my brothers.
I didn't either.
Largo. All right, I didn't grow up in none of that shit. My mother, I was a door lock key. My mother struggled. The odds, not saying it couldn't happen, but the odds were against me. If I didn't work triple
Is
harder,
that Corey calling again?
because you got to work triple. Trice. Is it trice? Is that the word?
Thrice.
All right, let's
You
answer
gotta
this.
work
Let's
thrice.
answer this.
Yeah,
Let's
you can
answer
answer, but I'm gonna get this
Chopping
off
Up
shit.
Radio.
You gotta work.
Hold on 1 second. Go ahead.
You gotta work thrice as
Yeah,
hard
Chopping Up Radio.
to get
Who we talking to?
there.
Mike, hey, this is Jason.
What up,
Jason,
Jay?
what up,
What's going on, Jay?
What up, Jay Rock?
Hey, Mike, I just got off, jumped in this conversation like I need a piece of this action. So,
Okay, well, get a little
All I
pissed,
got to say.
Mike. Jason.
yeah,
Go ahead.
so y'all talking about how parents don't be getting behind the kids unless it's like sports or something physical. I can understand why. I'm not saying that they can't get behind internet security or being the president, but it's a lot easier when you can just walk outside your door, put your hands on a ball or a kid, and just start showing them and doing things.
I don't like the way you put that together there, Jason. Balls and kids.
Throw a ball,
Put your hands
kick a
on
ball,
balls
jump
and
in the air,
kids.
tennis. You know this. You can put hands on. You can yell, cheer, point at, and do things. You can't. How do you want to raise a kid to be a president? And you ain't never been a president.
There you
don't
go.
know what it's like to be a president.
There you go.
Or an internet security guy. You want to be internet security? All right. My dad did it. My dad did networking engineer, kind of like the mechanic, like a car mechanic, but for cars. He did network engineer. He don't know shit about programming. My mom knows about programming. She don't know shit about it. That's just an example. But I'm saying it's hard to support somebody and get behind them. You can't cheer for someone reading a book.
That's why
You can't be distracted. You can't pat them on the back and be like, yeah, maybe pat you on the back, good job, and then leave because you'd be distracting them. And if you don't know the subject, and if it's not even a subject that you're interested in, but the kid's interested in, it's hard to get behind that. But you can get behind sports. That's easy.
No, you
I
get
beg to
behind
differ.
them.
Hold on,
Yeah,
hold
I
on.
definitely beg to
Unless
differ.
yeah. So
But hold
that's all
on,
I
let
got to say.
me say this. Hold up. But he just did that though. You just got behind your son and said, "Look, I'm proud of you, son. You got what's your grade point average, things of that nature." That's why we stuck in the fucking mind state that we stuck in now.
And because of that.
Because we think, oh, the odds are against us because we live in this certain neighborhood
They
and
are.
we do this and we do that. That's bullshit. The odds are not against us. It's just we choose to think that way. So yeah, they are against us because of the mindset that we have.
No.
If our mothers and fathers
It's
work,
not just mindset. It's the approach. It's not just mindset. It's an approach.
That's
we don't really
perfectly
have
said.
an approach. We don't have a tradition. We developed a tradition for sports. That
Absolutely.
ain't come out of nowhere, just out of our asses. That ain't come out of our asses. We, over the years, over the decades, we got good at it. We infiltrated I don't say infiltrate, but damn it, we did. We infiltrated all the major sports. And then after that generation came by and said, hey, look, I did it, but everybody else got my money. Come back and do it better. And that's in the 80s and the 90s. They started investing in themselves. They got the Air shoes. They started marketing themselves. They started telling the kids how to do it, where to go. Now in the sports, you go to the school, you got people telling them you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to go here. They know. What we don't know how to do is how to reinforce that for non-physical pursuits. We don't have a method. We need to do more rewarding. Maybe that's what I should say. We need to find ways to reward these kids.
So
Maybe not like give you cash or money like an allowance, but we need to find the real hey, look, you got that good grades. I'm gonna make this steak. And now you know I came and worked a hard long day. You did a good job and a hard ride to get your feature together. That's why I worked hard. So you get the steak today. I'll eat the ramen noodles. It's a pour-out, you know. But even that.
I was riding with you.
I hold on, Jake. Go ahead.
Jason, I was riding with you, right? So we have to get away from what we don't know, okay? Right. Because in my parenting tactics, I parent my son as though I wasn't.
Right.
Right? So everything that wasn't done for me, I do for mine. I pushed what wasn't pushed for me. Now I graduated with a 3.83, but I didn't get it until after I found out what the clearinghouse was. I didn't get it until I found out that I had to take the SAT and the ACT. I didn't get it. So once I finally got onto it, and I got onto it late. I caught on very late, and I could have been in a better situation leaving high school if I just would have had that parental support, that parental push, right?
And that's all I'm saying is we got to give our kids.
Yeah, we got to change the narrative.
We got to.
I grew up in a suburban household.
You're lucky.
Three well-to-do parents. Like I said, they were both in the industry, both in the government, both in the military, raised right. But they didn't really, I mean, if I say, hey, look at this, and hey, good job, they didn't really tell me much more unless it's important. Like you said, good job. It's important. Do it. That was it. That was the extent of my backing. And I didn't need much more, I mean, personally, but a lot of people do. Because I was self-motivated. I was the firstborn. You know how firstborns be like, you know.
And you didn't need more because it was laid out for you on a platter. And let me go back. And that's why I said there's a
point that I wanted to be made. Is that I didn't understand the importance of it at all. I mean, I did in a sense. But like a lot of things growing up, we get told and we do it or we don't do it, and we don't understand the importance of it till later. It wasn't driven home to me the true value of what I learned. It wasn't until 10 years I got out of school. It was like, I mean, I understood math. You get people out there so ignorant. They'd be like, what's math going to do for me? I knew the value of math. I didn't understand is the key word, the value of it until after I got out. And I was like, oh, crap. That's the only reason why I'm working at Comcast instead of the sales floor at Sears.
Right.
It's because I understand I done got an associate's degree, and I'm doing better than cats out here. I talk to these people on the street, and I'm like, didn't you learn this in high school? I learned this in high school, stupid. It's like, no, we still doing worksheets. I'm like, I haven't done worksheets since junior high school, and you did worksheets in a senior. You know, you don't understand the value of it until you get out of it. We need to understand the value of working hard.
But you just said something. You said something that you did in junior high school versus what the other person did in high school. And again, goes back to me saying when the odds are not even. We are not on an equal playing field.
Now,
and I need you to never not hear that, bro.
I didn't say we weren't.
The odds are against us.
We are not equal. America does not promise equality.
At this point in time,
equality promises equal opportunity. Equal opportunity is what it tries to promise, not equality.
Yeah, but let me say this.
I'm going to hang up here because my phone's dying, Mike.
Okay, Jay.
Appreciate you, Jay.
Nice talking to you, Jay.
I appreciate you calling in. Chopping it up radio.
It's no way.
All right, peace, bro.
It's no way, like, to say that the odds, because you said something about, we keep putting it in our mind that the odds are against us. The odds are against us. You got a kid that's growing up right now in fucking Southeast, Northeast, Northwest, and he's struggling to do what he got to do. He want to do better. But the odds are against him. You think he can go out here and get the same treatment that the little suburban kid gonna get? He's not getting that. Now, if he works hard for a position, prime example, we got Suitland High School. That's a school of performing arts.
And vocation.
You understand that? That junk, Suitland sucks. But still, it's a school for performing arts.
And vocation, vocation.
You go in that junk, if you put this kid versus this kid that's coming from a different background.
To DeMatha.
Yeah, from a different background, and you bring in another kid from an urban, we'll use the word urban, an urban background. Duke Ellington, fuck Suitland, let's say Duke Ellington, School of Performing Arts. I was great at everything music-wise. I went in that junk, out-sang, outperformed every kid in there. but my background, where I was from, held me back from getting that position. They picked kids that couldn't sing like me, that couldn't have the acting shit like me. But they got it because they wasn't from such a urban back. They asked my mother, where do you live at? What area? Where do you work? So yeah, the odds is against us, bro.
Okay, I'll give you. I understand totally
And
what
that's
you're saying.
I don't want my son to go
look,
through.
and
For
I
real.
understand. Hold on, I understand exactly. What
I
you,
should have been on a big screen, bro.
Hold on, I understand exactly what you're saying. But like I said, yeah, I'll give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you. Yeah, the odds are stacked against us due to the environment and due to the lack of the education and a lot of people that come from these certain environments. No, definitely the resources, but at the same time, we can't push that into our children's heads. We gotta push.
I changed the narrative.
You gotta change the narrative and push it. Even if you on Section 8, you in the middle of the hood, you on
So
Section.
how you deal with that?
Hold
when
on,
you
listen.
change the narrative. No, I ain't.
How you
No,
change
go
the
ahead.
narrative?
That's-
How you change the narrative?
How do you change the
Now,
narrative?
how
It's
you
a great
change
question.
it? How do you deal with it when you change it and they still face it?
You let them know the reality of it. Where that road ends, you got to understand the turns you make and the roads where they end. You understand?
Right.
So I never let my son play with guns. No kind of guns. Not no Nerf guns. Not no water guns. We don't play.
A
with
lot
guns.
of parents that do that.
You can be cool and say, you know what? I think Lil Shorty will love this Nerf gun. I'm gonna take that Nerf gun and I'm gonna put it up in the closet. When we go on to somebody else's birthday party, that joint will be re-gifted. You understand?
Respect.
Now, if you want to play with some water, we're gonna play with some water balloons.
Right.
You see
But
what I'm
don't
saying?
teach your kid.
I don't teach him no violence. The only thing he know is the only violence that he's ever been around is Fortnite.
That's some violent shit, bro.
It is.
It is. But hold on, let me ask you this.
He knows the difference
Between the
reality and a video game.
And
this
that's
youngest out here, my man just got killed 3 weeks ago. Bam, I just bought a brand new BMW. Well, it ain't brand new.
Was that Slim and Lago?
Yeah.
That was your people?
I know him. I did work up at Metro, so I know
him.
Yeah, I know.
I know him. You understand? Them youngers that did that,
Are they from Lago?
that's some GTA shit.
That's
fucked
That's some GTA shit.
Damn,
And
I'm sorry to hear that,
I just
man.
had
That's
somebody.
video game shit.
Being that you said that,
Them
I
niggas
just
was 15 and 16 years
I'm
old.
sorry to hear
I just
that.
had somebody that I waited on that told me last week. It was on Kill Mo News. Shout out to Kill Mo News. I mess with y'all, but it was on Kill Mo News that he was standing outside of his car. And the youngest jumped out the car and gave it to me and took his car. He had an Acura. They took the car. I mean, the carjacking is some type of like we talked about this a few times.
I don't let my
It's some
wife go
type
to
of-
the gas station. My wife drive a Pathfinder.
So Damo just said something, y'all.
What Damo say?
And I want to approach it. I'm going to let y'all answer because I have a totally different approach for this. He said, but what if teaching violence gives the child a chance to survive?
It's something called self-defense, Damo.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
You
too.
can teach somebody how to protect themselves. When you get into martial arts, they teach you the discipline of self-defense. You don't strike first. You protect yourself. Now, if somebody is threatening and you see him coming, you don't brace for impact. You block and then you counter. But at the same time, violence is not going to ever protect anybody. Because if you get hit from the back, you never see it coming and they knock your noodles loose.
You done.
How are you going to be, because you've been taught violence all this time, how are you going to be able to fight back? My son don't know how to fight. My son don't even know how to put up his dukes, but he ain't no sucker.
Right.
You grab him, he getting the ball, he gonna get you a ball for him.
Right.
But all that teaching them how to do this, that, and the third, nah. That's putting them in that's putting it in their mind, and now they think that they have to resort to that when somebody yells at them.
Mm-hmm.
They think that that's all they got to do when anybody is talking to them. You see what I'm saying? And sometimes these teachers don't have kids. Like, how old are y'all? Y'all like 20 what?
22.
That's the age.
Young.
That's the age of teachers coming out of college.
It is.
And they're going in here dealing with these kids who been raised by these single mamas who listening to their mamas talk on the telephone to their girlfriends about they no good dudes that they decide to deal with.
I had a teacher that was 23 when I was in high school too.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I had a teacher. Shout out to Miss Rourke. I had a crush on you in high school.
He wants
I'm
you,
married now.
Miss
but-
Rourke. That don't matter. He wants you to beat him.
He gonna get Buddha fucked up.
Yeah.
Hey yo, it's crazy though. But Damo, to teach them violence like that, that's what you're leading them to resort to in a time of adversity. You need to teach them how to listen, learn, and react. But that's it. That's all I can say on that one.
Hey, well, real quick, Miss Spence, Lisa Spence, shout out to Lisa Spence. She said we should be teaching our children self-defense, just like you said. I mean,
Lisa, you should have called in. She should have called in. So
Yeah, Lisa, don't be typing, Lisa. See, Damo called in so he can still type.
You know who Lisa is? No. Foxy Roxy.
Roxy, you play too damn much.
That's a hell of a name. I like that name.
Roxy, you play too much. You know you should have called in. You see me, girl. Hey, Roxy.
I had to. Hey, look, Roxy. I told him the role that you gonna play. So Roxy is
definitely. You about to smell it again?
Yeah.
This joker here, dog.
I swear.
It be like that sometimes, man.
Hey. So real quick, man, we done had a hell of a show. This is probably one of the longest. I don't know.
What about the blast report?
We about to do that.
That's because of the reunion. This is the reunion for the new year. We all
here. Show.
I've been in meetings and basketball games and all kinds of craziness, but I'm here, man.
What were you about to say, Millie?
I was saying, make sure you go out to that new Uno and Young Millie. That's all.
I got you.
Uno, you got a show coming up?
No, a song we just did. Me and my man.
You sent a song, so we gonna.
Which one? It's on iTunes.
Not yet.
Do you
it's
have
SoundCloud.
it? Oh, you got it on an MP3, so I can put it in the truck.
Yeah.
Let me get it.
All he gonna do is just send it to you.
No, I can send the MP3 file. It's in my phone.
Shout out to the plug for coming through though.
Hey, this joker is something else, dog.
My phone's dead,
bruh.
I'm gonna get that joint from him. I'm gonna put that joint on my chip and put it right in the truck, man. Play that joint and let it rock.
So
you about to play it? You about to play it now?
We gonna play it.
Let me do the blast report real quick.
We're gonna play it. Then we gonna go into the blast.
I'm gonna
report.
blast her ass.
Well, we're gonna go into the blast report. We're gonna play it first, and then we're gonna go into the blast report.
On there.
All right, I'm just making sure.
No, yeah.
Young Millie and Uno.
Young Millie and Uno, y'all. Check this out.
Man, y'all get ready to let y'all ears
I'm
get it.
supposed to burn. He be slipping.
Hit the joint now.
Where's that, Mike? Where's that?
Hit it.
Young Millie and Uno.
Wait.
Which one?
I don't know which one it is.
It's the purple one.
That's actually I'm gonna get
It's this one. There you go.
Oh, it's the
Young
yellow
Millie
one.
and Uno.
See, we just got this joint for Christmas and we don't know how to work it yet.
She said, do you really have the flex on these hoes? I do. She said, do you have the flex on these fuck niggas? I do. She said, do you really have the flex on these hoes? I do. She said, do you have the flex on these fuck niggas? I do. I go motherfucking crazy, need to record it so you niggas see it. These niggas sleeping while I'm up thinking like a fucking demon. If you really want the beef, swear to God, we can get it fucking heated. These niggas breathe for no reason.
I'm in the cut, if I up it, I squeeze it. Legion up, boom, but you know I got defense. Don't follow order, just follow the sequence. Step on the road and bitch, stop all that squeaking, that sneaking, that geeking, bitch, I left him leaking. Control all deleted, bitch, you will not see it. The closest she needed, no proof, now she heated. The case I'ma beat this bitch for no reason. I'm up and I'm eating, look down on you heathens, the god of all regions.
She say, do you really have the flex on these hoes? I do. She say, do you have the flex on these fuck niggas? I do. She say, do you really have the flex on these hoes? I do. She say, do you have the flex on these fuck niggas? I do. She say, do you really have the flex on these hoes? I do. She said, do you have the flex on these fuck niggas? I do, 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 I do.
That was Young Millie, y'all. Young Millie.
Man, hey, man, y'all better stop playing with Young Millie out here, man. He is up next, man. Y'all hear that? That was cold, man. I do.
Well, that was unordinary.
My man, Unordinary. Hey, Unordinary. If you watching, Uno, if you watching, you gotta watch the end, bro. You gotta watch all the way to the end. You gotta watch to the end. Got something for you. So
that verse was cold. You spit though.
Appreciate it. Always try.
Real shit.
Nah, you tried. You did the damn thing.
Yeah.
That's my boy.
Yeah.
That's my boy.
So a question was asked while that track was playing was
Right.
how did he get so talented?
And I ain't shit.
Did he pick it up from you?
It skipped the gene.
I tell him all the
It
time,
happened,
like,
it
I
happened.
see Young Millie, and I'm like, nigga, you really might want to go on Maury, because, like, you got something different.
Yeah, you know I tried to go on more. I
I
tried. That nigga look just like me though. I'm stuck. My son look
if
just
you
like
didn't
me.
look, if y'all didn't look alike,
I don't
like,
see it.
I see it.
I
I
don't.
definitely see it.
I mean, honestly, he's not mine.
I see the features. I definitely see it.
I don't see it.
But no, that's fire, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Yeah, by all means.
I want to
Don't
see that
stop.
shit go up.
That's my boy.
That's what's up.
All right, so we're gonna end the show on the blast report. So the blast report was Terrence. Terrence got a blast report.
Yeah, I was gonna blast Mayor Muriel Bowser for
Turn this shit down.
for her fake walk through the southeast corridors today. We was out there and they wanted me to ask her the question that I just blurted out. I'm like, I asked her a question, but then I didn't want to ask her. I want to see what's going to happen because people get excited off of the first time, right? I never get excited off the first time.
What do you mean?
I get excited off the comeback. You understand? I'm from the streets, right? So you spend $20 with me today, fuck this $20. I want to see what you come back with. You see what I'm saying?
No
I want that comeback money. I don't want this 20 right here.
That's a hustler.
I want the comeback money, right?
Over and over again.
When I got into the restaurant industry, I didn't care about you coming into the restaurant because you didn't know you was gonna have this experience with me tonight. I care about when you come back in this bitch and you say, "Is Terrence working?"
Right.
Where's Terrence? Nah, I appreciate you, but can you put me in Terrence section? That's what I care about.
Can anybody say that they get that treatment from myself? That anybody may be watching that.
So I'm gonna come back to Muriel, Mayor Muriel Bowser, and say, I appreciate seeing your face in them southeast corridors today, but baby girl, I want to see when you come back. Because you had your little city workers out there cleaning up the streets and getting it all beautified because you know the cameras was gonna be on you. Nah, baby. I want to see when you come back. And I noticed you stopped right at 15th Street and you went up the street. You should have came up to 16th Street to see the monstrosity of bullshit that we have to drive through and walk through with our kids every fucking day. So I don't care that you came out there today. I appreciate seeing you. You had a look of concern on your face, and it was good to see that you had your people listening and taking notes and hearing from those that did speak to you. But baby, I want to see what you do when you come back.
Do more, chick. Do more.
Brian Burry left some tough shoes to fill.
Man, let me
didn't
tell
he?
you something about that. And you know me, I'm a realist. So I didn't own it, but I worked at some restaurants in Ward 8. Shout out to the Big Chair Bar and Grill. Shout out to the Caribbean Citation.
I ain't there.
Shout out to Mike. Okay? He came in there and he provided an opportunity for us to sit down and have our own watering hole in our backyards. You understand? But you brought up my main man, Marion Berg.
The best that ever did it.
Let me tell you what Marion would do. See, he would get off of work from up northwest, and he'd come to southeast and get dropped off.
Mm-hmm. And be in them streets.
Yeah. And he'll walk in the bar, and he wouldn't ask, how was your day? He would sit down and give me a glass of red wine, and he talking to the females in there because he's a man that like women.
But let me say this real quick. But you got to look at the type of person that she is. Look at the way the city is going right now. It's being gentrified.
And she's all for it.
She damn near, I ain't gonna say she started it, but she pushed that shit.
She didn't.
I want to say
Williams
started it. I didn't say she did it. Williams started it, but she is pushing the narrative heavy. And out of all these gentrified areas, how many locations or apartments or whatever you want to call are being offered up for low income?
But wasn't it on her watch where the ambulances and the polices were
fucking
not
up,
responding
fucking
properly?
Of course.
Yes,
See,
it was.
Of course.
I'm
See,
not a fan.
fucked it
I'm
up.
not a fan of her.
Her level of care,
It's not there.
is crappy.
It's not there.
Like I said, I appreciate seeing you, but I want to see what you do on the comeback. I want to see what you do. I want to see what you do in a month from now.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you in the city or you in Maryland? You in Maryland.
I live in Maryland, but I got properties in the city.
Okay. See, me, I'm like, I don't live in the city, but I
live
live in Maryland, but I feel it still affects
live in Southeast
us.
Maryland,
But
son.
it all
Right.
it
You
affects us.
are in
In the back,
Southeast.
yeah,
it affects us.
You are in Southeast.
Right.
You can't see. It's a line that they like to draw. This property line and all that. Nigga, you in Southeast, bruh.
Right.
We not far from that line. We right there.
I'm
we
really right there.
And it affects it does.
and I'm right up the street from there. We right there.
It does affect us, and also a lot of people work in DC that come from these parts of Maryland.
Yeah.
So they
But I'm a
renamed
native-
the DMV for a reason. It does affect us. The shit that, because half the time when we go into the city, we gotta worry about the crime and shit like that.
Facts.
So if you give more opportunities for these young men and women, things would change. But you taking them away
I'm
by
a native
trying
Washingtonian.
to gentrify the fucking city the way you doing. That's all I'm saying. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm a native. I'm a native Washingtonian.
Yeah. But go ahead. We're gonna move on. Go ahead, Booty Blast.
What you blasting? Who you blasting, bro?
Ah, shit. You know you catch me like this every time.
I know.
What did I do this go round? I ain't go nowhere.
You never go nowhere.
I ain't got no blast report.
All right, that's cool.
Oh, I know who I want to put on blast. My bad. I want to put on what's this restaurant up here? Negrill on
In Largo?
not in Largo,
Mitchellville?
right here on
Is a Caribbean
Marlboro
joint?
Pike.
It's a
Marlboro
Caribbean
Pike.
joint?
Yeah, it's Caribbean joint on Marlboro Pike.
Talk.
Shout out to the Caribbean joints. I used to have a thing against the Jakes. Like, I used to feel like they did us like some of the Nigerians, and that's a whole nother topic. But the Jakes have been showing a lot of love to the black man, and now
What's the Jakes?
Jamaicans.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
On the
I
low
see
from the
I see-
Jakes, nigga. Remember?
I see the bond is getting better. Like, I used to see a big difference. Like, they would treat us like, sometimes Africans and Jamaicans, they feel we're not son of the soil. They feel we're not, when I say son of the soil,
I know what you
we're
mean.
not as important because we didn't stay and get left in the struggle, but they stayed. So I
But
see that
you gotta
changing.
change that narrative because a lot of us that are here, we are native to this land, bruh.
Yeah, we are.
We're native indigenous people to this land, so we didn't travel thousands of miles stacked on top of each other for 3 months.
Right.
Not eating, just giving us water. No.
We didn't have to.
A lot of them people didn't make it to here.
They didn't. And that's why I think they look at us. And I
Really
can't be
tough
mad
enough.
at them.
They afraid.
I can't be mad at them.
They afraid because they are running out of time. The time that they're running out is the educated time. The truth is being told by the land. You know what I mean?
I think they look at us for not being grateful for what we had versus what they had to go through.
The truth is being told by the land. Do you understand that?
No,
they can't go out in the sun because the sun does something to their skin.
The Africans?
No, he's talking about the other side.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm talking about the unidentified.
I got you.
I'm talking about no, not you two.
He said they talking about me and this guy.
No, I'm talking about the unidentifiables. You understand? I'm talking about the people that don't have a culture.
Right.
Europeans?
You're right.
Europe is attached to what land?
I got it.
China.
I got it.
Europe is not its own continent.
You're right.
You understand that? So they don't really have a real identifiable clause that they can hold on to. And see, the time the time is running out. You understand? The more you guys have kids and your kids have kids,
yeah, they're gonna become the minority.
Worried.
Yeah,
you
becoming the minority.
If you pay attention to what's really happening, think about it. The first thing Biden said was, you can't touch Asians and you can't touch gays. You know why? China is connected to Europe. So those are they're really East Asians, right? The gays, they can't produce children.
I knew that's what you was getting at.
Do you understand that? So they want your image to be swivel hips.
Right.
You got me? They want you to look up to that kind of non-producing person of melanin.
I agree 100%.
You got me? So you got to look at what's really going on.
Right.
They're running out of time.
You get all this education off of a blast report.
You're running out of time, and they know they're running out of time. They're scared.
You look like you should have been in higher. Do you understand higher? Do you understand higher learning? Nah, that's real shit you're saying,
definitely.
I respect
and we
that.
Gotta,
books can be open, and they got words in it. Y'all should just look at them, put them together.
Yeah.
Real shit.
We educate you on this show. I'm telling you. All right, so we've been going for a minute, and I love it. I'm loving it. Man. I'm loving it. I guess I can't get enough. But
we've been rocking. It's almost 10, bruh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like, we been rocking. Yeah, exactly. I didn't want to hear that shit. Anyway, real quick, I'm gonna wrap this up. Blast report. So Blast report. I went to a spot called Donut Connection.
Oh,
so
shit.
I took the flight out Waldorf. And I landed at this spot called Donut Connection.
It's in Waldorf?
In Waldorf. Post Office Road. Post Office Road. So
Ew, I know exactly what it is.
yeah, Post Office Road. I think this is off Post Office Road or close to. The donuts were the bomb. Like fresh as shit. Great. The coffee was great too. They put in what's the donut joint that used to be the
Krispy
shit?
Kreme.
Krispy Kreme. They put shit. Krispy Kreme ain't got shit
Nice
on Donut
soft
Connection.
Powdery buns in that bean.
So and let me put them on blast. So I went to 2 Krispy Kremes. Went to the one out Waldorf. They told me it was 30 minutes before they had anything up, and they had the same damn donuts, and they was just stale. Literally,
Who was Krispy Kreme?
Krispy Kreme.
Then
went to. I'm telling you the truth.
The one at Waldorf some shit. I ain't even going.
I went to the one on Central Avenue, and they just didn't have a wide selection. Sorry. Oh, the camera went dead.
That's cool.
All right, well, that's the show for y'all tonight. So we thank y'all for tuning in. God bless you.
Yay.
God bless you. Good night.
Good night. Nigga, don't ever disrespect.